An old-time Dubois here just needs 13 to tie and 14 to take that lead, so we'll be keeping an eye on that, and it will be the offense going to work to start the 2025 postseason. Mifflin County won the toss, elected to defer, Keith, and we are just about all geared up for this one. Lock the door, close the gates. We got playoff football upon us here at E.J. Mansell Stadium.
Yep, and the guys just got to put those losses behind them. I'm sure they talked to them all week about that, said this is just like a new season. Here we go.
Dodger Weaver, here we go, underway. High end over end will be taken by sophomore Logan Salos. He brings it right up the gut. He's got some room to run. Dropped around. Gets near the 30s, dropped down. Solid gain for the sophomore Salos. So first thing we'll start off talking about this evening, we know London Duncan went out with an injury, was on crutches, didn't come back into that game early against Hollidaysburg last week. He is going to give it a go here tonight.
And that's awesome. You know, I mean, that the team needs him to do that. And like we said, as part of the running game, he was really improving every week as the game went on. So they're hoping maybe he can carry the load here on the running game.
And let's see how we'll get started here. Trips to the right. Duncan is getting the start. Sidecar to the right.
Delaware. And he's set up from the shotgun.
Of Wingard. 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's a snap. Quick throw out to Hansley. He's got some room to run to the 35 and pushed out of bounds. Gavin Harrington on the stop. And a good start for the offense, staying on schedule. Got second in about 4 upcoming.
Yeah, that's all they need to do. Take what they give you and keep the flag or the sticks moving and get the first downs. No need to have big plays. You can just put together a bunch of little ones.
4 down front defensively for the Huskies. They go trips left, toss it out to London Duncan, trying to get the edge, and he is brought down for a loss. Going to be a loss of 4 and a 3rd down and 9 upcoming. So a little early adversity facing for this offense.
Yeah, I don't know who that was that shot in there for Mifflin County, but he got him just as he was starting to make his turn to come up field.
I believe that was Adam Daubert on the stop, defensive end for the Huskies.
This is not where Dubois wants to be at 3rd and long, but they're capable.
2 receivers each side on this 3rd and 8. Here's a snap, and Wingard is back. Throws over the middle. He's got his man Deeb on the run. Near first down yardage, got it and more. Near midfield, he's going to be pushed out at about the 47. Give credit to Nevin Farley, but it's a fresh set of downs for the Beavers. Good job up front. Give Wingard the time.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you know, he had the opportunity to go through his progressions. It wasn't the pass he was looking for right off the bat, but when Deeb came across there wide open, he made a good choice.
This offense hasn't been themselves the last couple weeks. See if they can get going. London Duncan up the middle off left side, got a cut back lane and hits it. Daubert there to upend it. London still keeping his legs turning. Ball comes out late, but they're going to call him down. Give Duncan 4 hard-earned yards there on 1st down. Beavers will take that.
Yeah, and he just kept the legs churning, and he made a nice move there. He does look like he's a little gingerly on that foot yet, but, you know, he wants to be out there. He wants to compete and give his team a chance to win.
2 receivers each side on the 2nd and 5. Just getting started here. Beavers receive the opening kickoff. They're on the move, working from the 47 of the Huskies. Quick play fake. Wingard in trouble. Steps up. Gets out of trouble. Now he reverses fields. Throws over the middle. Got Hansley on the run. 30. Breaks a tackle inside the 25 to the 20. They'll mark him down to about the 19-yard line in a fresh set of downs. Beavers are on the move here. That's Reese Christine on the stop.
That was all Trey Wingard there. I mean, they had him dead to rights. He stepped up, did a spin move, got away from the one guy, had the wherewithal to look up and find Hansley and hit him right on the run, right in the hands.
Got out of a Daubert sack there. 2 receivers each side here. Beavers looking to get on the board first and early. Here's the snap. Wingard back. All day to throw. Steps up. Getting some late pressure from behind and goes down. Short loss, but it'll be a sack. 2nd down, 13 upcoming. Good job on the back end there. Coverage sack for the Huskies.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. If he just decided he wanted to pull that down and run a second sooner, I think he would have been able to turn the corner there, but, you know, he caught him from behind. Still no big deal. They're only back to the 20.
Beavers working behind the sticks here. Playoff games, mistakes must be at a minimum here. Need to take points when you can get them. Certainly in field goal range here. 2nd and 13. Here's a snap. Play fake again. Quick throw. He's got D with room to run. Cuts back 10. Inside near the 5. We got a fresh set of downs. It'll be 1st and goal for the Beavers. Sansom Deeb here, keeping the chains moving. He's been reliable all season long. Sansom Deeb coming into tonight, Keith.
I think they need to keep doing them quick hitters. You know, I mean, I know you want to sit back there and try to look up upfield to go downfield for a ways. But those are open. He was open both times he hit them.
18 receptions, 256 yards, and 6 touchdowns for Sammy Deeb. Coming in, Wingard. Quick snap, rolling to the right, looking, fires end zone, got his man, Thatcher Hensley, touchdown Dubois, early and often for the Beavers. 9:02 remaining, first quarter, Beavers on the board.
And that was a great play call. That's the first time they rolled him out of the pocket, but they rolled him away from the defense. And he had eyes on. He had inside position on the defender. He made a perfect pass right to him at the goal line, and he hauled it in.
Love to see that offense just keep their composure. Picked up a third down there early, in danger of going 3 and out. Finding Sammy Deeb. Good job by Thatcher Hensley finishing that drive.
Samson Deeb to hold.
Freshman in Maddox Barnes. Kick is up. Kick is good. 9:02 to go. First quarter action just getting underway here in our sub-regional semi-final matchup between the Dubois Beavers and the Mifflin County Huskies. Beavers on top, 7-0. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beavers football is brought to you by the Greater Dubois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletes, too. Dubois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the Dubois Beavers and People's Auto Body in Reynoldsville. Here for all your collision repair needs and accepts all insurances. Let's go, Beavers!
Trey Wingard finds Thatcher Hensley. Thatcher's 6th receiving touchdown on the season. Wingard tosses his 37th. And I meant to keep track of Wingard's completions. What did he get on that? At 4, I think?
Yeah, 2 to Deeb.
2 to Deeb, 1 to Thatcher, 1 to Jackson, and that's it there.
I believe so.
So, all right. 13 to tie the most completions in history and needs 14 to take a good start for the Beavers, and that's what they said. They haven't been themselves offensively. Last week they easily left 28 points on the field, driving the field, turnover, driving the field, self-inflicted wounds, just can't get out of their own way. Good to see the boys in this Trey Wingard-led offense get going early here.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing they really wanted to do. That boosts the confidence. They're looking at it like, hey, we can do this. Now the defense needs to come up, stand up, and do a good job.
Ball moving through the air, left.
Hard tongue back deep. It's a low squibber fielded by the up back, still trying to get it, still loose, and it'll just go out of bounds.
Yep.
Dubois will take that. Lost himself about 6-7 yards of field position, wrestling over that football. Good squib kick. That was Liam Schaefer on attempting the return there. So defense starting here in a good spot. And let's see here. This is going to be the big question mark of the night. We know what this offense is capable of. If they can get rolling, can this defense get this stop to let that offense keep working freely all night long?
Yep, that's where they got to go right now. They got to build on that, what the offense gave to them, and try to shut these guys down, get a 3 and out, get the ball right back to their offense.
Joey Rachetti, Adam Druziak,
step behind one of them.
And here's Mifflin.
Noah Crawford, Tyler Hensley is your starting front 4 for the Beavers. Trips to the left here first. They go up the middle to Kaufman. Right side, short gain. Crawford makes the stop. Be 2nd and 8 upcoming.
That was a great play there by the defense. Shut him down and gave him 2 yards, and he had to fight to get that. But they're a pass-heavy team, I believe, so they got to be ready for it. They're going to try and establish their ground game just like any team would. Got to be ready for anything now.
Yeah, lots of 10 and 11 personnel from the Huskies coming out here. Trips to the left here.
We're going to have to get Kaufman going.
Kaufman, sidecar left of Hartung.
2nd down and 8.
In the gun, Chase Hartung.
Wide side.
Hands Kaufman again, same play right side and just nothing doing, trying to get the ground game going. Beavers has another answer. I believe that is freshman Brock Fight getting in there along with senior Walker Thomas. Your starting linebackers for tonight for the Beavers. Walker Thomas outside along with Dalton Riesinger on the other outside backer. In the middle, freshman Brock Fight getting the start. Your safeties, Jackson Hensley, Aaron Eberle. Your corners are Johnny Reed and Samson Deeb. 3rd and 10 approaching this Huskies offense. A huge opportunity early here for this Dubois.
Yeah, that was a tackle for loss there. They got him quick and got him behind the line. So now it's 3rd and long. So let's see what the defense can come up here.
Same look, trips to the left here.
3 left, 1 right.
For Hartung, he's back, looking in the gun, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for Beamer. 2 out far in front, going to bring up a 4th down and probably a punting situation. 7:32 on the clock and just the start the Beavers were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, you can't dial it up any better. Your offense takes the first opening kickoff, takes it right down and scores, and then the defense gets a 3 and out, and they're going to end up with great field position out of this too, I believe.
Hensley back deep, just standing on their own 45. Beamer back punt. It's a good snap, handled, and he gets it away. It's a good punt. Hensley's just going to let it bounce, and it will take a Mifflin County bounce further into Beaver territory down at the 37. We're going to take a short break. Beavers offense on the other side. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beavers football is brought to you by Andy Mann's Car Care. Stop and see Andy for state inspections, repair and service, and name brand tires too. Route 322 in Reynoldsville. Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support Dubois High School football and all youth athletics. And Hoffer Realty Associates, your real estate center for the Dubois area, serving Dubois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. Let's go Beavers!
Trips to the right here. Beavers' second drive of the game. They lead at 7-0 here. First and 10 from their own 36. Here's a snap. Quick play fake over the middle. Low throw incomplete, intended for Thatcher Hensley. Don't know if anybody got hands on that, but short throw, 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, that's a rarity there. You don't see that from Trey very often. I mean, sometimes he'll overthrow the receiver, but to underthrow it, I would think maybe a lineman might have got a hand on that ball to knock it down, because Thatcher's such a big target, I mean, he had no reason to throw it low.
Looks like they're lined up with 2 wide receivers.
2 receivers each side here for Wingard.
2nd down and
Working with the 7-0 lead here early in the sub-regional playoff game.
7-0. Trey Wingard from the gun.
Here's a snap. Wingard back again. He's under big pressure. He's going to flip it. He's got Duncan with room out in front. Following his bunkers. Here's go Duncan down the sideline. One man to beat. Christine forces him out, but it's a big, huge gain for London Duncan.
Stepped out of bounds on the far side.
We're going to mark him out at about the 37, but it's a fresh set of downs for the Beavers here. Looking good to start.
Yeah, whenever the snap went, I mean, the defensive end for Mifflin County came in untouched. Trey ran away from him and then shuffle past the ball forward, and Duncan just took off with it.
Yeah, they got some athletic bodies, and they're rushing the football. Jaden Smith, Aiden Daubert, all athletic bodies. Look like receivers out there. 1st and 10 from the 37. Quick fake. Here goes Hensley on the outside. Can't handle it. Incomplete. Would have had some room to work there. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, once again, the ball was behind him, but he had both hands on it. That was a catchable ball, and he could have, if he would have went with the ball there, because it was behind him, if he catches that and spins back with the ball, he had open field in front of him. But, it is, with the wind chill and everything down there, it's probably pretty cold on the hands.
Absolutely. 2 receivers each side here. Beavers working with the 7-0 lead here. Playoff football, Halloween night, 2nd and 10. Wingard back. Wingard steps up, plenty of room to run. Here he goes, cuts back. Still going. 1st down yardage. Janmar, he's 20, near the 15. No flags behind it. Trey Wingard calling his own number there, setting the Beavers up. And here they're 16, but the Beavers looking at that 2-score lead here early in this first quarter, Keith.
Yeah, there was something going on down around the 1-yard line there. Deeb and the defensive back were getting into it. They were shoving each other, rolling around on the ground, but there was no flag, so.
It's to the right here for Trey Wingard. 1st and 10 on the 16. Clock stopped at 6:55 here.
Trips near side.
Here's a snap. Wingard back, throws, near side. It's Hensley trying to get out of a hard-tongue tackle and cannot, but the Beavers will take about 3 on 1st down.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, the ball took a little too long to get there, so it gave Hensley no opportunity to try to
that
make
ball came from far hash to our near sideline over here.
Yeah, so the D-back closed on him, but hey, 3 yards is 3 yards. We'll take it.
That ball sits on a near hash now, near the Dubois home stands at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 2 receivers each side working on a 2nd and 7. Clock running 6:20 and counting here. Wingard taking his time. Here's a snap. Quick play fake over the middle. It's a short throw, but caught. I believe he got his hands under that, and it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's right at the marker. Tell you what, that's a walk-in touchdown if he can hit him on the run there. But Beavers will take 1st and goal again from the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that's twice now that he's thrown low on those guys making those slants. I don't know. Again, maybe it's because, being cold and trying to get his hands, trying to get the grip on that ball, it's slipping.
Here we go. 2 receivers each side in squeeze formation. Beavers in rhythm here early offensively. Here's a snap. Wingard's back, throws, end zone. Nick Roman, touchdown Beavers. They're going to take an early 2-score advantage here. Nick Roman, his second of the season for the senior.
Yeah, I think maybe it looks like maybe their game plan is to occasionally throw it towards a Hansley, but they're also using their other receivers too. Maybe Mifflin County thinking, they got to concentrate on certain ones and the other ones are open. But again, he was not wide open. That was a good pass.
4 completions for Wingard on the first drive led to touchdown. 4 completions on the second drive led to a touchdown.
Got to make this a 14-0 game.
Kick is up from Barnes. Kick is good. 5:42 remaining in our first quarter. Sub-regional semifinal playoff action here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. Beavers on top of the Huskies, 14-0. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beaver Football is brought to you by Dubois Burger King, home of the Whopper. Whether it's a double, triple, impossible, or bacon, one thing's for certain, it's just delicious. Dubois Burger King, Route 255, the Beeline Highway, Dubois, and M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. With new vehicles arriving daily, stop in soon. Proud to support our youth athletes. M Chevrolet, Mahoning Street, Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. Let's go Beavers!
Trey Wingard finds Nick Roman
Opening here.
in the end zone for Wingard's second touchdown pass of the night. All Beavers here early. First quarter action. District 6, 8, 9 sub-regional semi-final going on. 14-0 is your score. Keith, couldn't ask for a better start.
No, obviously. I mean, 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, and a 3-and-out defense. Keep it rolling.
Kicking it away.
Maddox Barnes, another low square. We're going to be taken by the up man this time. Fielded cleanly. Tries to get to the edge. He'll get solid field position for the Huskies. Didn't have to get far to get across to the -40 to about the 43. So real solid field position here for the Huskies. I'm sure that's not what Paul Butler had in mind there for that kid.
No, I was just going to say, I don't have a problem with Squibb kicking it.
Just get it.
Punch it hard and get it into an open area. Don't kick it so softly right to a guy.
So an ideal start for the Beavers. Defense back to work here. Trips to the left here. Hard tongue in the gun. Kaufman, sidecar to his left.
Kaufman off to his left.
Here's a snap. They give it underneath the Kaufman and just nothing doing. Beavers all over the run game here. Guess who? Noah Crawford in the middle of that Dubois defense. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, I mean, the runs that they've had have been for nothing. They have 1 2-yard gain, I think, and then 1 for a loss, and then that one there for nothing.
I said Brandon Kaufman, he's going to be the feature back for this Husky team. No one has near 100 yards else on the season, not even the quarterback Chase Hartung really just does his damage with his arms, as he's got 2 receivers here to each side working in the gun. Here's a snap. He's back, looking downfield. Still looking all day to throw. Dumps it off in the flat to Kaufman, but the Beavers are there for a quick stop and no gain. Walker Thomas on the stop defensively for the Beavers. Might have lost a yard there, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great tackle in the open field. He saw that he was going to dump off to his safety valve there. He came right up, went right around his legs, and he went nowhere.
And it will be. It was a loss of yard on the play. So another opportunity here. Beavers defense, dig their heels in early. Get off the field. Give Trey Wingard and the offense the ball back, supporting a 14-0 lead here. 4.5 in counting. First quarter action. 2 receivers each side and squeeze set.
Incomplete pass looking for Joel Beaver.
Big third down here early for the Huskies. Here's a snap. Hartung's back. Hartung all day to throw. Now he evades right. Facing some pressure. Fires. Incomplete. Out of bounds. Bring back on the punt unit, Keith. The Dubois defense gets another stop.
Yeah.
back to work. 1st and 10. Ball is on their 20. Long field to go. 3:57 to go. First quarter action. 14-0. Beavers in front. Wingard's back. Wingard steps up. He's just going to take off with his legs, get what he can, and it's just short. A short gain off that left side, if any. Once again, that's Aiden Daubert on the stop. Been all over the field for this Huskies defense.
Yeah, they've been giving Trey some time at times, but other times he's running for his life. The one time they did roll him out right off the snap, he completed a touchdown. So let's see what we got going here now.
Give Wingard a yard there on that first down. 2nd and 9 upcoming. London Duncan has not come out of the ball game yet. Good sign for the Beavers. Working with trips to the right here. That's Hansley, Deeb Hansley. Roman Lone to the left. Here's a snap. Quick play fake again. Pressure. Wingard steps up. Throws near sideline. Hansley goes down, makes a grab, and it's in
right at
plenty for a first down. Oh, no, Keith. Yeah, you're right. It's just right at the marker.
Yeah, he's good.
Needed 9, got 9. First down, Beavers.
The Thunder over there again.
Another long throw, though. I mean, but he got it there, though.
2 receivers each side. Quick snap for the Beavers. It's London Duncan off right side. Got a little surge. Arrington there as he's picked up and thrown down in a flag.
Flags on
Didn't need to do that. If you're the Huskies, they had him dead. Whistles were blown. They're going to get a 15. Unnecessary roughness there to set up the Beavers with a fresh set of downs.
And he did get 5 yards. He was up to the 35 where they picked him up, but you can't pick him up and slam him down to the ground. That's going to be a flag all day long. That's going to be 15.
Yeah, Cooper off that right side of the offensive line. Calvin Cooper, Tyler Hansen had a great surge, and just a little too much theatrics there for the Huskies defense. They picked them up, 3 of them. They had them up in the air. Wasn't that egregious? I think it could have been certainly a lot worse, but London Duncan got right back up. That's
right.
what I love.
That's the thing that's important, But I think they're a little bit frustrated. They've given up 2 touchdowns already, and now they're driving again. I think Mifflin County's getting a little frustrated. And
an ideal start for the Beavers here in this sub-regional semifinal. They lead things 14-0. 2:50 on the clock in county. First quarter action. 2 receivers each side. Ball is now in Husky territory on their 48.
2 wideouts to each side of the line of scrimmage.
Wingard directing traffic at the line of scrimmage.
Wingard
is Wingard
taking his time
over the defense, looking to the sideline,
diagnosing the defense.
Already up by 2 scores.
He's set. Here's a snap. He's back. Steps up. Looking, throwing deep. He's got Hansley wide open. It's going to be a walk-in touchdown for the senior. Senior to senior. Wingard to Hansley. Give it to him, Keith. Touchdown, Dubois.
Yeah, that was a blown coverage there. Once Wingard started to run, I think the defense started to pull up, thinking he was going to pull the ball down and run. As soon as he did, Hansley just broke free behind him. We've seen that kind of separation all year long. As soon as he did that, actually was underthrown, had to wait for the ball, and it nestled down into his arms there. He just turned on the Jets end at the end to put it in. So
Jackson Hansley's 21st receiving touchdown of the season. He's approaching history again here tonight, trying to get the most receiving yards in Dubois history as well, approaching Kyle Hobson's 1665 set in 2016. He has quite a bit to go to get that mark here tonight, but Beavers are rolling here early. 21-0 is your new score. 2:15 remaining, first quarter action. Come on back. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
It's Mike at DT Auto Glass in Dubois. DT Auto Glass is your local family-owned glass shop specializing in windshield repair and replacement for all makes and models of vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks, school buses, and motorhomes. And we also cut flat glass for all types of equipment as well. For personalized service and great pricing, give our technician Kevin a call. He's been installing glass in the area for over 35 years and takes pride in his work. Let us take care of you and your vehicle at the best prices in town. For a quote or to schedule a repair or mobile appointment, call 814-503-4131 or stop by the shop at 349 Dubois Street.
Love the Halloween tunes bringing us back in EJ Mansell Stadium. If you're just joining us, just missed Trey Wingard's 3rd touchdown pass, finding Jackson Hansley 48 yards out. Bowen and Hartung back deep, and it will be Bowen from the 14. Brings it up his near sideline, cuts it back, can't get through. Joey Ricchetti tackle ripped down at about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for this Mifflin County offense, trailing 21-0 here to the Beavers here.
Yeah, we still have 2 minutes left in the first quarter as well. And, you know, we've already put up 3 touchdowns. Mr. Wingert is directing the offense perfectly.
Yeah.
Up to this point, for sure.
And we know coming into tonight, it hadn't looked good, both sides of the football for the Beavers, but they did certainly have a great week of practice. They're putting that effort forth here tonight so far, and there's a
flag on the play.
Yeah, I believe see, that ball was up to the spot foul, so yeah, they'll bring it back. Really only lost about 8 yards of field position on the spot foul. So don't know who was on, but instead of first 10 from around the 35, be first and 10 for the Huskies.
So it pushes Mifflin
on their 25. 2 receivers each side here. Kaufman is your sidecar left for Hartung. Back. Huskies still looking for their first down. He fires going deep. Broken coverage by the Beavers. And I believe he couldn't bring it in. But a complete broken coverage defensively by the Beavers had Joel Beamer streaking on a post wide open. Hartung just couldn't connect with him.
Yeah, he just couldn't get it that far. I mean, he was wide open too. I mean, I didn't see him, and when I looked up, I was like, "Oh, there's nobody running with him." And then he made a great, valiant effort.
Yeah,
he dove out.
Looked like from our vantage point, he caught the football key.
Yep, but the official was right there, waving his arms, saying no. So it's good. Dubois dodged a bullet there.
Yes,
for
they
sure.
did. That would have got them right back in this football game with the huge explosive play here. 2:02, clock to stop, first quarter action, 2nd and 10. Hartung in the gun, 2 receivers each side. He's back. Looking, fires, got a man open, but quickly brought down by Riesinger. Give him about 5. It'll be 3rd down 5 upcoming. Nevin Farley on the receiving end of that.
Once again, a textbook tackle. You know, you can't ask for any more than that. He saw where the receiver was going, broke on him, and wrapped him up around the legs.
You can see the attention to detail out there for this Dubois defense. They've been in great position tonight thus far with gap control in the run game and in the pass game, really making it hard for Hartung to diagnose and find open receivers.
And, you know, let's face it, you know, we've said at some games the tackling was a little suspect. Tonight it's been spot on.
Absolutely. Trips to the right here on 3rd and 6. Hartung got Kaufman, sidecar left. Here's a snap. Still looking for their first down. Kaufman back, steps up, trying to use his legs and won't get there. Riesinger brings him down at the 31. He needed the 35. It'll be 4th down and 4 upcoming, and they're still pretty backed up here. So let's see what the Huskies decide to do here. They certainly got a decision on their hands as we roll under a minute here, first quarter.
I can't believe that they'd go for this down 21.
They're going to have to run it. Yep.
Good stop in the first quarter, you know, you don't want to give Dubois the ball right there. A short field.
That was too bad.
Back-to-back, Dalton Riesinger stops the leading tackler for this Dubois defense.
See if Hansley can get one here in the air. Last time they kicked it away from him.
Beamer to send it away to
so first time it was a short kick that bounced in front of him. So.
And it is Beamer. He'll send another one away. This time Hansley is going to let it bounce again. And it'll take another Mifflin County bounce as it rolls further into Beaver territory near the 20. That's where Wingard and his offense will start it. Take a short break on the other side. Beavers going back to work. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
A note from Fiddy and Melissa Smith. For many years, Dubois has been more than our home. It's been our community, our family, and our inspiration. We've lived here, worked here, raised our family here, and been blessed every step of the way. From friends who wave across the street to teachers who inspire our children, local businesses that keep us thriving, and first responders who keep us safe. You've made Dubois a wonderful place to call home. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Dubois, and let's go Dubois Beavers.
15 seconds remaining in our first quarter. Trey Wingard's got his offense back to work with a 21-0 lead. They hand it to London Duncan, who cuts it back, dragging a tackler with him. That's Jaden Smith on the stop, and that will take us to our second quarter. A first quarter dominated by the Beavers. 21 points on the board to the Huskies, 0. And that's where we will start the second quarter. Beavers will have a 2nd and 2 as we get rolling. Your score, Beavers 21, Huskies 0. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Football season is here. Are you fueled for the fight? At Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, we power athletes like you with hydration, recovery, and performance strips that keep you in the game and at your peak. From cramps and soreness to fatigue and focus, Infused IV therapy and PEMF therapy hits harder than your toughest workout. Walk in Infused IV Hydration and Wellness or schedule now. InfusedIVBar.com and feel the difference that real recovery makes. Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, where athletes recharge.
Rain is making its way into E.J. Mansell Stadium on this Halloween night here. The Beavers got a 21-0 lead over the Mifflin County Huskies. Two teams coming in looked very even. Keith, a little history on these teams. You know, they got 0 common opponents on this season. Last time these two teams met was back in 2015 when Dubois won a shootout here at home, 51-41. And there is a playoff history between these two teams. They met back in 2013 where Mifflin County beat the Beavers 41-21 in Altoona for the District 6-9 sub-regional title game. So there's a little playoff history. So the Beavers looking to even things out here. They're off to a great start here with a 21-0 lead.
Yeah, and they're second down and 2 after that gain by Duncan with 8 yards and first down.
Wingard working with trips to the left. Rain will be a factor. They give it to Duncan, cuts it back, got first down yardage. A little bit more, across the 31 to the 32, fresh set of downs for the Beavers.
He has very good vision. Whenever he hits the line, right before he gets there, he decides which hole he's going to pick. Does a little jump stop, gets in there, and they're establishing their run game now.
I'll tell you what, Keith, watching him go through practice this week on the sideline doing what he had to do, wasn't looking good. We thought he was going to be out there, but he's toughing it out. 1st and 10, they're going back to him, coming left, trying to get the edge, gets what he can, pushed out of bounds, but a solid 5-6 yards. Give him, let's see here, they're still trying to spot the football. We'll give them 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 upcoming for the Beavers.
Yeah, we know about those spots. Sometimes they spot them and then move it right before the play.
Yeah, so reverse that. It'll be a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Beavers. Trips to the right, Wingard in the gun. Beavers yet to be stopped here this evening. Here's the snap. Throwing it out. Quick throw to Hansley. Hansley got some blockers. Got first down yardage as he gets to sideline. Ripped out of bounds, I believe, by Beamer.
Right around midfield.
Correction, that was Farley on the stop, but another fresh set of downs for the Beavers, Keith.
Yeah, that defensive end blitzed in, and then that left that area open. Trey saw it right away and threw the ball out, and he got it to him quick enough that he had time to make a move on the defender.
Yeah, well dialed up screenplay for the Beavers. Clock stop at 11:24, just getting started, 2nd quarter action. Trips to the left and our snap. It goes to Duncan off left side. Smith is there for the stop, just a short gain. We'll give them 3, 2nd and 7 upcoming.
Yeah, but you know what? It is a short gain, and it might only be 3 yards, but it's positive yardage. You know, and it's setting up some other plays to come next. So.
Yeah, the ground game is off and running here this evening. It has been a non-factor in these last weeks leading up to this game.
County defensively a little bit.
Beavers taking their time here on the 2nd and 7.
I don't know what Logan's. Oh, he was tying the shoe. Okay.
So he's up.
Yep.
Play clock down to 10, so not sure if Wingard's aware of that. Down to 5, but he looks ready. Trips left. Here's a snap. Wingard's back. Wingard looking. Forget the rain. He's going for it all down the sideline and can't connect with Hansley. He had it.
Yeah, he was behind him. He saw that he was going to break open. We've seen that so many times this year that the defender looks like he's running right with him, and then when the ball goes in the air, Hansley gets separation. He just could not bring that one in. The ball was there.
Tough grab there for Hansley in this rain. Not sure if he has gloves on or not, but you know those gloves get wet too. Doesn't help you try to bring in that football sometimes. So missed opportunity there for the Beavers. 10:36 on the clock. Working on a 3rd and 7 here. 1 for 1 on 3rd down thus far. The Beavers. Wingard's back. Here's a snap. He throws. He's got Deeb who gets out of one. Spins out. Still going deep. Deeb still offense out of another one. Deeb's gonna walk into the red zone. Unbelievable. He broke 3 tackles. Keith. All Beavers Wingard's fourth touchdown pass, 48 yards again. Can you believe it, Keith?
That was just pure desire on Deeb's part there. He broke out a 3. Looked like they definitely had him. And you know what else? He made a great catch on that ball. The ball was there. It was fired, but it was still up, and the defender was right there. He pulled it away from him, made 2 spin moves, and took it to the house.
Spun out of one, spun out of another, drug another one with him. 48 yards later, and our Dubois Beavers have a 28-0 lead over the Huskies after the Maddox Barnes extra point. Come on back, folks. You've been listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, my name is Lincoln, and Andy Man is my dad. Come in and see him for some new tires. They will look good on your car and keep you safe, too. He has lots of good brands to choose from, state inspections, and all kinds of service repair and even undercoating. Don't wait until your car's inspections run out. Stop in and see my dad. He's the only Andy Man on Route 322. Come on in and tell him Lincoln sent you.
Trey Wingard's fourth touchdown pass of the night goes to Sammy Deeb, 48 yards out. I might have missed 1 or 2. I don't really keep track of live stats. Keith and I don't. It's too much for us to keep track of, but I got him at 12 completions right now, Keith. So he needs 1 more to tie the all-time completions leader here at Dubois, as Barnes sends the end-over-ender going to be taken by Bowen inside the 5. Long kick. Brings it near sideline. He's got some room, and he's finally rooted out of bounds. Everly gets there, but it was set up pretty well for him.
30.
So this Huskies offense going back to work, still looking for their first down of the game, Keith.
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously we're happy about what we see on the scoreboard here, but you got to question, you know, what's going through the minds of these Mifflin County players right now. Because like you said, not even a first down yet, and they're down 28-0.
That game's completely got away from them here early.
And the Beavers can't rest on their laurels either, though. They got to keep it up, keep putting the pressure on them.
Tight trips to the left here. Farley in a wing set. Kaufman this time in a pistol set behind. They'll give it to him off left side. He's got a head of steam this time. Little surge. Solid 3-4 yards off that left side.
And you got to give them credit there. You know, they're still trying to establish that running game. But if Dubois, you know, doesn't get too fancy, I think they can just keep going the way they've been going. Stop them, knock them down here. Get the ball back again. Just under 10 minutes left before half.
2nd and 6 here for this Huskies offense. 2 receivers each side. Farley back in a wing set to the right. Kaufman sidecar right of Hartung. Hartung, play fake. Looking, and we got early flags.
Here, they blow that one dead, so...
Something else got to give.
So waiting the official call here.
Offensively, they've all been so far incredibly disciplined. No penalties. That's a false start going.
We got a snap infraction on the offense, so the center must have moved the ball early or took his hand off or something of that nature. It'll be 2nd and 11 now for the Huskies, back behind the sticks.
I think that's the second penalty of the game. They've both been on Mifflin County.
Yeah, there was a holding on the kickoff. Yeah, just 2 penalties, both against the Huskies. We've talked about especially these last 2 weeks, Keith. They're self-inflicted wounds by the Beavers, time and time again, ailing them in their process.
I'll tell you what, right now,
but not the case tonight.
Nope, not at this point, anyways.
It is all Beavers here. Trips to the left, delayed handoff. Kaufman coming left, and he cannot escape a Calvin Cooper tackle. Beavers are just doing everything they need to do across the board. Well, assignment football on that side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, and that opened up. I mean, it looked like he had a chance there. And when he made his cut across the line of scrimmage, he, you know, who'd you say it was?
Calvin Cooper.
He came across there. He ran him down. You know, I thought he had a good gain looking at him there. Now it's 3rd and long again.
Trips to the right here for Hartung, trying to get this Huskies their first down of the game. Kaufman sidecar to Hartung's right.
Winner of this game will play the winner of Holidays Burn Taylor.
Here's a snap. Play fake by Hartung. He's back. Evades left. Cooper got him. He throws. Got a man open, and it's Beaver behind the defense.
Big first down.
Finally, the Huskies get something going. Dodger, Weaver, not Beamer. We got a Weaver and a Beamer for the Huskies. Biggest bright side for the Huskies, and we got a late flag here, too.
The Beaver spare last night. 8:22 to go.
And
Hoping Calvin Cooper didn't say something as he's
waving it off.
no flag on the play. Okay.
If there's one bad thing that's happened here tonight, though, Dev, and we've seen this happen before this year, is once the quarterback starts scrambling and things start happening, our D-backs lose track of the receivers.
Dubois got lost in coverage, absolutely.
Because that was a duck. That floated forever till it got to him.
So huge gain in the scoring zone for the Huskies. Ball's right outside the 25. Man in motion. It's Hartung. They give it to him. It's stretched out well by the Beavers, but a nice cut by Hartung to get away from a deep tackle for loss. He'll get 5 off that right side. Good cut from Lucas Hartung, the brother of starting quarterback Chase Hartung.
Yeah, but the defense did string it out. They had it covered the whole way. And even though, 5 yards is 5 yards, but I mean, you got to believe this is 4 down territory now.
Absolutely down this much.
Yeah.
Lucas Hartung, leading receiver coming into tonight, 39 receptions for 452 yards, 6 touchdowns. I believe that was his first catch of the night on that little jet sweep where they tossed it to him. 2nd and 5 here, working on the Beavers, 22-yard line. Man in motion is Farley. They give it up the middle to Kaufman, coming left, and just nowhere doing up the middle of that Dubois defense. Noah Crawford with the penetration in the TFL there. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I mean, they turned him inside, which is what you're supposed to do, and then when he tried to make his cut, he slipped and went down, but he had nowhere to go anyway. So here we are. It's 3rd and 6, but you might as well say, like we already discussed, it's 2 down territory.
You got 2 downs to get 6 yards here. If you're Mifflin County, that's got to be your approach. Trying to get on the board here. We're under 7 minutes in our first half. Beavers up 28-0. Sub-regional semifinal action here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Mifflin County hard count. Everybody stays on. Trips to the left. Here's the snap. He's back. He's looking. Here comes some pressure. Evades left. Throws across his body, and I believe he's just going to throw this one away. Little tugging there on the left side of that offensive line. I believe looked like Joe Ricchetti got brought down by shoulder pads. No flags, though. It's going to bring up a 4th down here. 4th down and 6 for this Huskies offense.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they were trying to get done on that play. Like you said, you'd think you'd want to try to get it if you can get the first down, but if not, at least get some positive yardage so that leaves you 4th and short. But now they're looking at 4th and 7.
Yeah, give credit to the secondary here for the Beavers defense, forcing a lot of throwaways, late errant throws. Dubois isn't getting a great pass rush, but they're getting there.
Yep, and he's getting out of it at times, but even when he does, except for that long duck that he threw, they got him covered.
So here we go, 4th and 6. Big play here for the Huskies. 2 receivers, squeeze set. Here's a snap. Quick throw near sideline. Got his man Farley. Throws the corner out at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal upcoming for the Huskies. Well thrown, well executed by the Huskies.
Yeah, I mean, that's a kind of a pass that's very difficult to defend because it's in the air before the receiver even makes his cut. And it did get there. It was a little short. He had to go down and get it, but he did. Nonetheless, it's 1st and goal at the 5.
Perfect play to beat a cover 2 defensive smash. That's exactly what they did there. Got the corner out. Eberle just a little late getting over. Huskies looking to get on the board here, trailing the Beavers 28-0. 2 tight ends to the left of the formation with Hartung in the gun. Kaufman, pistol set behind Hartung. They give it. Kaufman coming left, cuts it up, gets maybe to the 1-yard line, and that's where they're marking. So 2nd and goal up coming from there.
The left side of the.
Yeah, that's the first time that they got some good blocking. That sprung him. That's the biggest run he's had all night for that 4 yards. I'm sure we'll see it going to him again right here.
So we'll get into the end zone.
Tight trips to the left again. 2 tight ends left side of the formation. Back in the pistol set. Kaufman again left side. Good penetration by the Beavers. He slips one tackle and another and finds the corner of the end zone. Touchdown Kaufman. Huskies on the board here. 5:22 remaining, second quarter action. Finally a time-consuming drive here in this football game.
Yeah, and that's when they got their first downs, was on that drive. Up until then, they hadn't got any. One was on the desperation heave, and then the other one was the out pattern here. But they had a chance. They had a chance to get him in the backfield there for a loss, and he sprung out of that, and then he hit to the corner of the end zone.
He was well in control here in early in this first half, but a much-needed score there answer for the Huskies. We got flags once again, I believe.
PAT is kick. What have we got going on here?
I believe they're sending a player off. I don't think there was a flag down, Keith. They blew the whistle dead to send a player off. Not sure for what. It had to be an equipment issue or something like that, maybe.
Or anything like that.
But yeah, they're bringing in a new wing for this PAT here, so no flag on the field.
No penalty on the play.
It's not safe or something, so they're going to.
Beamer.
So Beamer is set.
And for the extra point, good snap. Christine the hold. His kick is up, and his kick is good. 5:22 remaining in our first half of our sub-regional semifinal playoff action at E.J. Mansell Stadium. 28-7 is your score in favor of the Beavers. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Hi, I'm Bill Drahushak from Dubois Drug and Wellness. Dubois Drug and Wellness is conveniently located at 209 Beaver Drive in Dubois. We offer delivery services, medications-compliant packaging, immunizations, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help you. We have been serving our community for over 18 years and will continue to be here for you. Stop in or call us at 814-371-5827 to learn more. Dubois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Yeah.
And the Adams family brings us back in here to E.J. Mansell Stadium. Huskies finally on the board. Kaufman finds the end zone as he takes it wide off the left side from a yard out to make the score. Beavers 28, Huskies 7 here. District 689 sub-regional semifinal playoff action. Keith.
But there's 5:22 left in the clock for the first half. That means Trey Wingert and his offense is getting a chance here.
Logan Sallow's going to bring a return. He gets out of one tackle, across the 20, and brought down at the 21. Escaped a Smith tackle, but couldn't escape Farley. First and 10 from the 21-yard line will be the Trey Wingert-led offense. Got an update from John Wayne on Jackson Hansley. He's at 97 receiving yards tonight. So thank you, John, for the update.
We'll use any update anybody wants to send us.
Yeah, much appreciated. Like I said, and if John's listening, and if he wants to shoot me a text and correct me, I got Trey Wingert at 12 completions in this football game, so one more will have him tie the Dubois record for most completions as a starting quarterback. 2 receivers each side for Wingert, looking from their 21-yard line. Duncan joins him in the backfield. Here's the snap. Wingert's back. Wingert's throws. He's got that completion. It's Hansley as he works near the marker, but short. So Trey Wingert has tied Matt Miller's mark of all-time completions. See here, Matt had 518 career completions, and that's where Trey Wingert's at. Needs one more to become the leader in that statistic. Here we go. It's Duncan looking for a first down. And I don't know, Keith. It'll depend on the spot. They're going to mark him short.
Yep, I think he's about a half yard short.
Needed 3, only got 2. I think that was a poor spot on that first down play, Keith. I thought he got a little closer to the 30-yard line, but can't do anything about that now. Beavers quick to the line here, showing tempo, trips to the left. Now they take their time.
Your boys at their own 30.
Wingert in the gun.
3rd and 1. Wingert's back. Going to drop it off to London. He's got a lot of room to run. London, here we go. London gets caught from behind, and we got flags thrown.
That should be afterwards.
And still got the first down, but there is flags, and I think the Beavers are going to get caught here for a hold. Should be a spot foul.
Against the Beavers.
Yeah, but
And it should still result in a Beaver first down, depending on the spot. It'll all depend on the spot, Keith.
I think he's spotting it around the 48 there, isn't he? So go back to 38. That's still plenty.
Still talking this one over.
On the block in the back.
So that's 15, right?
7 or 8 yards beyond the first down markers.
Still first down.
And it's going to go against it.
Yep, still first down.
On that run.
So fresh set of downs nonetheless, and that was another completion. So congratulations, Trey Wingard continues to make history on this season.
And, hopefully it's nothing, but did you see when Duncan tried to plant to make that move when he had that ball, he kind of stumbled a little bit. So he's probably still hurting a little bit from last week.
Yeah, he's behind us down. I'm telling you, Keith, that's probably a touchdown if he's not hobbled up.
Yeah, see, he's out right now.
Reisinger checks in for him. 1st and 10 for the Beavers, working on their 38. Here's the snap. Quick play fake. Wingard rolls. Wingard looking sideline, and it's incomplete. That ball was in the danger zone. As well covered. Farley.
Once again, I don't know what happened there. Did the ball get tipped, or did it just come out of his hand funny?
He got hit. He was facing pressure. He took a shot. Couldn't get the ball there. It was well covered. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 from the Beavers 38. 3:53 remaining.
Yeah, I mean, we were fortunate there that he didn't throw it a little further because that, like you said, the defender had inside position.
Safety would have ran right under it. Dalton Reisinger remains in to the backfield side, co-right of Wingard, working in the gun. Trips to the right. Here's a snap. Wingard's back. Blitz is picked up. He's rolling right. He fires. Far sideline, incomplete. Too far out of Deeb's reach. 3rd down and 10 upcoming. And what a big stop this would be for the Huskies defense here. Try to cut into this Dubois lead. 28-7 is your score. 3:46 remaining in our first half.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen both the Hensley brothers turned, and they were like stationary. Once they saw him running, I would have liked to have seen them turn and break for the open field, either that or come back to him. But he only had one choice, and that was either you catch it or the ball's out of bounds. So that was a good choice on Trey's part there.
Beavers haven't been in 3rd down a lot tonight, but when they have, they're 2 for 2. Big one here, both sides of the football.
3 wide to the right one.
Trips to the right, and the snap. Here comes pressure. It's going to set up a screen. Reisinger can't handle it. Good pressure there. Dialed up by the Huskies. Jaron Kennedy, give him credit. Dubois O-line just needed to give him a little bit more time to deliver that throw. Screen was set up once again, but Beavers will have to punt it away.
Yeah, but he came in untouched. That's not enough time to set up anything there.
Nope, absolutely not.
Trey was running for his life immediately, and here we go. I mean, up to this point, the Beavers had dominated this game, but, Mifflin County just went down and scored, shut them down, got the ball back. Now there's 3:42 left yet. Anything can happen.
Mifflin County gets the ball at halftime, too, so this is a huge drive upcoming for the Huskies.
Showing a lot of respect.
Out here for the Beavers, we'll take one with them. 3:42 remaining, 2nd quarter action. Beavers 28, Huskies 7, and District 689 sub-regional semi-final action. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Football season is here. Are you fueled for the fight? At Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, we power athletes like you with hydration, recovery, and performance strips that keep you in the game and at your peak. From cramps and soreness to fatigue and focus, Infused IV therapy and PEMF therapy hits harder than your toughest workout. Walk in Infused IV Hydration and Wellness or schedule now. InfusedIVBar.com and feel the difference that real recovery makes. Infused IV Hydration and Wellness, where athletes recharge.
Loving the Halloween music, bringing us back here to E.J. Mansell Stadium. Dubois working with a 28-7 lead, punting it away. Wilmot standing on his 25. It's a low snap, and he can't handle it. Now he picks it up. The ball's loose. Oh, the ball's still loose. And the Beavers finally fall on it, and the Mifflin County Huskies are going to get primetime field position here. Bad snap from the freshman. Brogan or Wilmot couldn't handle it, and the Huskies are set up here to cut this lead in half.
That's what I was just saying. Anything can happen. 3:42 left. And I mean, he showed no sense of urgency on that bad snap. He just, I don't know.
A break for the Huskies. The first mistake by the Beavers tonight. They still hold a 28-7 lead here. Plenty of time on the first half clock, 3:36 for the Huskies to cut into this lead here. Hartung bringing his troops to the line.
Yeah, defense needs to step it up big time here and get a stop.
Trips to the left for Hartung. Here's a snap, quick play fake. He's back, still looking. Steps up into the pocket, tries to spin out, and he's going to run into Hansley. We got a late flag in the secondary.
1 yard loss,
second down. Mifflin County.
So we're going to wait that flag.
Open here in the flat, but Hartung not able to see him right there in front of
Might have a holding against the Beavers out. It's in the second day. Yep, they're pointing our way, so I think that's going to be against the Beavers.
That's a killer.
It's comfortable. Chase Hartung's play.
Oh, it's over there on the far side of the 20.
Yep, holding against the defense.
Far side of the field. Going against defense, Dubois.
It's going to be an automatic first down.
That's going to take it down to the 15.
Yep, so primetime field position continues here for the Huskies.
Remember what you said not too long ago, how we haven't shot ourselves in the foot all game. Now, look out.
3:27 in the first half left.
First and 10, balls on the 14-yard line of Dubois. Huskies looking to put another one in. Two receivers each side for Hartung. Kaufman, sidecar right, the snap, they give it to him. Coming left, trying to get to the edge, and cuts it up. Brought down just shy of the 10-yard line. Give them 3 off that left side. They can get a first down inside the 4-yard line, Keith.
Well, here we go again. I mean, we said on their last drive, whenever they were going down, it's 4-down territory, and I think we're still there now. I don't think they want to settle for a field goal here. They want to, like you said, cut the lead in half. They want to get it to 28-14 here before half, and then they get the opening kickoff.
2:45 in count. Trips to the right for Hartung.
Standing.
It away for no man's land. 3rd and 6 upcoming. 2:27 clock start.
Like you had said before, that was a defensive, not a sack, but the coverage forced him to throw that ball away because he had nobody open. They rolled him out right off the bat, and 3 receivers going this way, but they were all well covered. That was the design play. I'm sure if he doesn't have anything, throw it away. Don't take a sack.
Yes.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Keith. What you said just a few moments ago, believe it's got to be 4-down territory for the Huskies here. So if you're in the mind of that offensive coordinator on that sideline, you got 2 plays here to get 6 yards in a crucial situation here. Trying to take advantage
Each side of the line.
of a miscue. Here we go. Hartung's back. He throws out into the flat. It's Kaufman. Walker Thomas is there and rips him down for a loss. We got a 4th down and 8 upcoming. Walker Thomas doing his job all over it. So decision time here for the Huskies.
Yeah, I mean, he was closing on him. He saw that play coming the whole way. And again, like we said, we have been guilty of saying some of the tackling this year has been a little suspect. Not tonight. They were right on that.
We have reached 2 minutes and counting here.
And it looks like
First
they're
half
going.
action. I believe
They're going.
I believe what they're going to do, Keith, is take it all the way down, call a timeout with 1 second on the play clock, take as much time as off, and they're going to give their best here on this 4th and 8. Try to give Dubois at least time if they get the ball back to let this offense work. Timeout by the Huskies there first. We'll take one with them. 1:36 remaining in our first half action here for District 689 Sub-Regional Semi-Final action. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Let Trisha and your team at Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville whip you up a party pack for your tailgate party or grab one before you head out to the game. They serve you the perfect pizza from their den to yours. Call Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville at 814-894-7777 for the perfect pizza. Fox's Pizza Den on Main Street in Sykesville, open Monday through Saturday 11 till 9 and Sunday 2 to 7. Check out their Facebook page, Fox's Pizza Den-Sykesville, for all their daily specials and more.
I'd take a shot with Hansley.
Crucial 4th down here late in this first half. Beavers 28, Huskies 7. Beavers
4th down.
just turned the ball over on a botched snap on the punt. Team unit Huskies picked it up in primetime field position. Do the Beavers have a stop in them?
Two receivers.
Here we go.
Of the line of scrimmage.
2 receivers each side for Hartung.
Hartung's right hip.
So 2 wide receivers.
Hartung is back. Here come the Beavers with pressure. Hansley's got a beat on him. The ball's thrown, and it is nearly picked, batted away. I don't see any laundry on the field. Beavers will take the ball back, and they get a turnover on downs.
Yeah, he nearly picked it, but after it went through his hands, the receiver had a shot at it in the end zone, and it fell just out of his reach. And I think one of the D-backs made sure he wasn't catching it, and he's still down.
Lucas Hartung is down on the field for the Huskies. We'll take a short break while they tend to him. Hopefully he can get back up on his feet. On the other side of this break, Beavers offense going back to work with 1:27 remaining in our first half. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beavers football is brought to you by Infused IV Bar. Stop in and see how Infused IV can help you become faster on and off the field. Midway Drive in Dubois, or check out all we offer at InfusedIVBar.com. And Bloom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, providing sales and service to both residential and commercial businesses. When you call, we get moving. 814-375-0884. Let's go, Beavers.
Offense back to work with 1:27 remaining first half action. Beavers on a 28-7 lead. Just realized, too, Keith, that rain that came through a little bit ago to start the second quarter really went away quickly.
Yes,
Hasn't been
did.
a factor here as we move on. So, well, Keith, what we were talking about, break, taking a shot, not going to happen. Beavers, I formation here. Tight end left is Thatcher. They're going to give it. And the ball's loose. The ball's loose. And guess who fell on it? The Huskies. So, once again, the Beavers defense going to have to come back to work. Dalton Riesinger can't handle it.
That's another break.
And I'm not sure what that decision was. Obviously, it wasn't a good one, Keith, because it worked out in the worst possible way for the Beavers.
Yeah, I mean, we were just saying, in the break, maybe we want to try to take a shot, because they wouldn't be expecting it. And, Duncan is not back in the game. I don't know what his situation is, but that was a poor handoff. I don't know what happened there.
So a great start for this Dubois team, but they are losing the turnover battle, and those are crucial in these playoff games, Keith. Tight trips to the left here for Hartung. Kaufman's behind him, pistol set. They're going to toss it to him. Coming left, trying to get to the edge, and Hansley comes up. Big loss on the play. Big loss on the play. Loss of about 5 or 6. Jackson Hansley getting involved in the run game there.
Yeah, I think right now the guys in black, they're a little bit upset with how they've been playing in the last couple of minutes of this first half, and they want to try to shut them down. They don't want to give them up a touchdown right before halftime.
And I don't know why the clock isn't running if no one called a timeout.
I think he threw him out of bounds on the tackle.
But he got him while he was heading towards there, so I don't agree with that call. The clock should stay winding. Nonetheless, we're stopped at 1:13 to go. 2nd and 15 for the Huskies.
Good start on this defense.
Man in motion from left to right is Farley.
Near side of the line.
Man in motion coming. It's Beamer. He's looking to throw. Beamer sets up shop, looking back under pressure, and he's going to go down. Joey Rochetti and Tyler Hansley still looking to get him down, and finally do. Chase Luis, it took him about 10 minutes to get him down, Keith. For a second, didn't seem like anybody wanted to, but Hansley finished him off. Rochetti got there first, but Hansley needed to finish him off. A huge loss. The clock's winding, 45 minutes and counting, and we got third down in forever. Third and 32.
I don't think you're going to see anything here.
So let's see.
There's only a 12-second difference between the play clock and the...
Just no blown coverage here defensively. 30 seconds and counting. Hartung's back. They're going to set up a screen with Christine left side. He's got room to run. Still going. Christine cuts it back. Gets back near original line of scrimmage. And the Huskies have timeouts to use, and they'll take one wisely, and they'll have a manageable 4th and 12 here after what they just went through. We're going to take a short break. On the other side, another crucial 4th down before we wrap up this first half here. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Yeah, that was third.
Dubois Beaver football is brought to you by DeLulo Transport and DT Auto Glass Windshield Repair and Replacement for all vehicles, including medium and heavy-duty trucks. 349 Dubois Street or visit DeLuloTransport.com. And Caleri's Bakery. Get an Italian sub platter for your next game or gang get-together. And, of course, that famous Caleri's bread. Totally homemade, baked fresh on bricks for a taste no other bread can match. Caleri's Bakery, Dubois Street, Dubois. Let's go, Beavers.
18.5 remaining in our first half, and boy, Keith, we've about had it all here in these last 3 minutes of this first half. Huskies trying to claw their way back in this one. They trail the Beavers 28-7. Back-to-back turnovers by the Beavers.
Giving Mifflin County great field position both times.
Defense was able
to
not let them capitalize on the first turnover. Can they get another one? It's 4th down, 4th and 12. They can get a first down inside the 4-yard line. Trips to the right for Hartung. Here's the snap. He's back. Looking, fires, end zone, and his pass is incomplete. And I believe Riesinger got a hand on it. It'll be another turnover on downs.
Who's number 6?
For Dubois?
Yep.
Johnny Reed.
He's the one that knocked it away right at the end.
Pretty well thrown ball.
Yep. He was open
by
momentarily. That was a great defensive play to come in and knock that away at the end. Now I think we'll probably see a kneel down on this one, do you think? I don't think we're going to try to hand this ball off.
Yep. Looking for London Duncan. He is upright, still on the sideline as Riesinger comes back in the football game. Wingard looks like he's coming up under center, and I think that's what the Beavers are going to do. Take it into halftime with a 28-7 lead.
They don't get any points on the board here
as they're bringing on a late player here. Dubois didn't have enough guys on.
He still does.
So here we go. Should just be one snap, and that'll end our first half here. Dominated by the Beavers. Couple late mistakes, though. Made it interesting. Huskies found themselves on the board. But I'll tell you what, the Dubois defense stepped up huge to erase those two turnovers that the Beavers committed here late in this first half.
Oh, yeah, and definitely. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you know, the momentum swift. It was changing. It was swinging this way, swinging back. You know, but both those stops. And then we'll see what happens when the second half starts, because Mifflin County will get the kickoff there. They got to shut them down again, and let's try to punch a couple more in.
Yeah, so ball control will be crucial in the second half. But before that, make sure we're staying tuned for the M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney Halftime Show, where I sit down with Athletic Director Dew Spiker. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beavers football is brought to you by the Greater Dubois Area Chamber of Commerce, serving 14 municipalities to make life better. Proud to support all of our local businesses and our area youth athletes, too. Dubois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy. Proud to support the Dubois Beavers and People's Auto Body in Reynoldsville. Here for all your collision repair needs and accepts all insurances. Let's go, Beavers!
You're on, guys.
Numbers from that first half will only give your insight to the second half of this game. And the Beavers leading up 28-7 at the break. Step aside and take a break. Thank you.
This is Bigfoot Country. WIFT Dubois, a 7 Months media station.
Hi, it's Matt Pachetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months as Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Pachetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. And Dubois Beaver football here today. M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. Hi, it's Matt Turchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months as Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Turchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. And Dubois Beaver football here today. M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive.
Welcome back from halftime, everybody. It's time for the M Chevrolet of Punxsutawney halftime show. This week, playoff edition, we're getting back together with our athletic director, Dew Spiker. Dew, glad to have you again, my friend.
Yeah, appreciate being here, man. Love talking with you every week.
We know postseasons are basically in full swing across the board for fall sports, so let's get a fall sports update. I'm going to spoil you a little bit. I saw on Facebook we do have a District 9 crown to discuss.
We have 3 to discuss.
Even better.
Yeah, so this week alone, started off the week with girls volleyball. Their 9th straight District 9 AAA championship. They beat Bradford, swept them 3-0. They looked great. Bradford put up a really good fight as well, so they fought through that. They actually just yesterday traveled down to Brashear for the District 8-9 sub-regional. They won that in 3 sets as well, and they'll travel to Beaver next Tuesday for the first round of the PIAA State playoffs. Both boys and girls soccer won District 9 AAA titles on Tuesday in Brockway. Boys played Clearfield and the girls played Bradford. Again, the girls' game with Bradford was a tight one. It's always a close match, but they did really well, pulled through, and the boys had a tight first half with Clearfield and kind of overtook things in the second half. They will both be playing Thursday of this week in Brookville for the District 8-9 sub-regionals as well. The girls will play Obama Academy. The boys will play Alderdice. Boys win. I believe they travel to the 1 seed of District 10 for the first round of state playoffs, and the girls, should they win, they will travel to the 1 seed of District 7. Bella Wildenauer this weekend is heading to Hershey for states and cross country. And I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything, but I think that's a wrap on most of the, obviously we got football. We got football tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll be good there.
Yeah, we'll be talking about football moving forward here, too. But congratulations to everybody. That volleyball team, man, they seem like a mainstay in that state playoffs. They've been getting there time and time again. Congratulations, too. Sounds like we're getting work done on the pitch as well. I know next to nothing about soccer, but hats off to those boys. Seem like they're well coached. They're very athletic, and they're just stacking up wins. So congratulations across the board and everybody in their individual sports. Sounds good. And now, yes, it is football's turn. We are home at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Doesn't get much better than that, Dew. How is it for you preparing for a home playoff game?
Yeah, it's a lot like just a regular home game. There's just, a few extra things that go into it. Obviously, the first thing is media, right? You got a lot more people that want to cover that, whether it's more people from the home team or the visiting team, if they want to send a couple other media outlets, whether that's a game that we're in or not. It just seems like there's always a little bit more coverage for those games. So that's one thing, just accommodating those people, making sure there's enough space for them and making sure they have the things that they actually need. And then, we got to find workers too. So at times, maybe we don't need as many ticket takers and things like that, but how the tickets are accepted are different. Now we have digital and cash versus just, cash tickets. There's no longer reserved seating. So we got to have more people on hand for security, seating, parking, all these things. So it's very similar as just a regular game, but it just feels more stressful. But I think, I enjoy hosting, whether it's football or any other sport, just opening the doors of our community to others and just letting them see our facilities and host those events.
Yeah, I agree with you, because once upon a time, especially in football, and I'll just talk on the football side of things, when you were playing, when I was playing, we didn't get these home playoff games because we were the only, at the time, 4A team in District 9. Mm-hmm. So we immediately had to either join District 10 or District 6, and that was always a neutral site game. And even when Coach Winger got going in this District 9 schedule, still starting out, they had neutral site games for just the 1 year. But now how things are working out in this new sub-regional, now that we're 5A, now I guess that's the one good thing bumping up a classification is we do have the possibility of these home games that we once didn't have.
Yeah, it's a little, it's like weird for me to think about, right? Because like you just said, like when I was here, there's only 4 classifications, and that 4A class is essentially encompassing like 3 to 6A, what it is now. So it is totally different. It seems like every single sport that we have, like you just heard me talk about volleyball and soccer, there's a sub-regional for it, right? Whether it's with 6, with 10, with 8, with all 4, with 3 of them, it just seems like there's a sub-regional for everything. So it does make it nice because it does allow us to have a chance for a home playoff game. But I also think, depending on the sport, there are really good things about that and some cons too, where I feel like there's some unfair seeding that we get for a particular sport based on some of those.
Understood.
And sometimes it's favorable, but I think that's a completely different discussion, and that's something that's honestly completely out of our hands. But there's definitely good things and bad things about it. And so we're in a year now where the PIAA is going to come out with some new numbers and new classifications, and I don't think it'll change much for us, but I'm interested to see how that could possibly change our sub-regionals and our playoff outlook for all of our sports.
Yeah, so that's something to keep our eyes on moving forward. And yeah, for now, we love the setup to give our squad a true district playoff outlook. So moving on here, once the fall sports is up, winter sports is going to be right around the corner. So talk about that transition between fall sports and winter sports, and can there be a little carryover in between both, maybe doing the fall sport as the winter sports are starting up?
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's going on right now, right? So we got 4 4 or 5 single A teams, and they're 5-0. Like, those points will differ. So I think our schedules in Mifflin County were pretty similar in terms of what that actually looked like. We had the same record, and it came down to the wire. Obviously, we lost against Hollidaysburg last week, and they beat Redland. And so we had enough points based on some of our wins and how our opponents did, where we just edged them out, which I think is going to lead to hopefully a really great game here. I think it's 2 very similar teams, very similar styles and how they operate. So hopefully it's a really good game. But yeah, man, it was a tight one this year in terms of that 2nd and 3rd seed. Hollidaysburg did run away with it. And then, I think the biggest shock I think everybody saw was Prep just not even making the playoffs. So very different outlook this year than last year.
So as we're sitting here, and you can certainly correct me if I'm wrong, and I hope you do, probably a big reason for Dubois getting that 2 seed, looking at their losses. Punxsutawney, 1 loss, lost to him twice. Clarion, I believe they finished 6-4 as well. And we beat a team, General McLean, in week 1, who ran the table and finished. So all those things probably added up. And Redland probably maybe had a few opponents, not such good records in their losses, probably.
Yeah, so Redland was good. I think they went into that game like 7-2. So it's probably a tougher opponent for Mifflin County, but the rest of Mifflin County's schedule, it looked like a lot of their wins, and this is not a knock on them at all. They look like a great football team. Just looks like some of their wins were against teams with like losing records. And I think, like you said, like that does help us out when Punxsutawney is being so successful and they're a 4A class. And, Karn City, like we beat them and now they beat Punxsutawney. And then, Punxsutawney, Karn City, and Clarion, they all kind of beat up on each other. Yeah. And we kind of split some of those games with them as well. It kind of helps all of us out. So when you're in a good region and you don't win out, it does vie well to have your opponents still be successful. Obviously, something like the Connellsville game, like you mentioned, and the General McLean game, where you have a 4A and a 5A team that you beat, especially McLean, where they ran the table. They're a great football team. So those things do help us out a little bit. So I think it's crazy when you sit back and you look at the landscape of, high school football schedule, the same thing happens a lot for volleyball and soccer on how your schedule really dictates your seeding for playoffs and your success and how your opponents actually do as well. So it's a lot more than just wins or losses. So, I think that's another interesting thing that you can look at when you look at whether it's sub-regions or just district seeding as well.
Yeah, so there you go. There's that breakdown we were looking for. I appreciate it, Du. So now all you guys know that there was a slim margin, kind of how this sub-region breakdown works. We're going to keep moving on here. Any updates on Mansell Stadium down there with the renovations going on? Anything worth talking about?
Yeah, definitely some steps forward here. They finished a lot of the electrician work and HVAC work, so things are moving along. I know that they're kind of wrapping up, putting together some stuff in the weight room, the wrestling room, things like that. So it's really starting to take shape. Our maintenance crew here in the district, they're phenomenal. They do so much around the district, and they're taking a lot of work off the hands of other people by going down there, putting in some extra time, and just getting things to come together in a pretty quick pace. I know the work for the electricity and the HVAC, I know that had some speed bumps and then kind of put things off for a little bit, but I think we're back on track. And so hopefully, in the coming months, that's going to be open and available for our students and our athletes to really take advantage of. And I think once the complete full project is done, I think it's going to be something really to be proud of and kind of show off to everybody.
Yeah, it's something the whole community and all the athletes, student body can get excited about moving forward. And hats off to everybody working down there and getting the stadium updated and up and running. So one final one here before you do. Thoughts on the Beavers playoff chances as we've been talking here. Dubois, Mifflin County, pretty even football teams.
Yeah, Mifflin County looks very similar to Dubois. They do a lot of the same things. We look like we have a lot of the same style of athletes. But I think at the end of the day, once you get into playoffs, man, you don't want to be cliche, but you're starting 0-0 again.
Brand new season.
It's a brand new season, and every week it's win or go home. And so a lot of that comes down to just the drive that each of these kids have. Do they want to go another week? Do they want to play again? You especially look at like the landscape of where we're at. We beat Mifflin County, we go back to Hollidaysburg. And, the hope that you have for the kids is they want a piece of that again. They want to go back down there. They want to let everybody know, hey, that wasn't our best night. We can come back here. We can put up another fight. Last year at Hollidaysburg, I think something similar happened where Hollidaysburg came in last week of the season, kind of ran away with a game. And then we go down there and we're literally inches away from moving on to the next round. So, our kids are more than talented enough. They've put the work in, they put the time in. And I think it's just a matter of fact of them just taking it to that next level, mentally, and saying, hey, we can do this. We can overcome it. We can make sure that we are on our A game every single play, no plays off. And that's the mindset you got to have. So when you hit playoff season, maybe you have a team who comes in and they unexpectedly upset. So whether that's us to Mifflin County or Mifflin County to us or whoever plays Hollidaysburg, and maybe Alderdice pulls off an upset themselves. I think right. When you get into playoffs, especially when you talk about football, it's just who wants it more and who's willing to do more to take it home. So I'm excited. I think our boys are more than capable enough to make a run if they choose to really just let it fly.
And I know for me and you sitting here, we hope they do just that. Could be in Hollidaysburg next week with the win. Could also, as you mentioned, be back here at home, right here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. But we got to take care of this one first. Du, as always, thank you for the time, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Let you get back to your busy schedule. That's all the time we have here for the M. Chevrolet Punxsutawney Halftime Show in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, it's Matt Torchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months as Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Torchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. In Dubois Beaver football here today, M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. Hi, it's Matt Torchetta here at M Chevrolet. If you're ready for a new vehicle, it's a great time to shop M Chevrolet. Thanks to all of our customers, we've had record sales over the past few months as Chevrolet has increased our inventory. We've got new vehicles arriving daily, and if you're ready to upgrade to a new vehicle, stop in and see us. I'm Matt Torchetta, and I'm proud to lend my support to youth athletics in our area. In Dubois Beaver football here today, M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive.
Welcome back to E.J. Mansell Stadium, your site for the Class 5A District 689 Sub-Regional Semi-Final Playoff action. Your Beavers have a halftime lead of 28-7 over District 6's Mifflin County Huskies. Keith, that was a half owned by the Beavers. They got their combination of Trey Wingert and Jackson Hansley going, but it's certainly not just Jackson Hansley. Samson Deeb, a big-time touchdown. Nick Roman with a score. London Dunn in the run game getting involved. And the defense, man, maybe the biggest thing of all tonight. 3 straight 3-and-outs to start this game. They've really done a good job of covering everything up. Huskies are trying some things. You know, it's the playoffs. You know, you might not have it tomorrow. The Dubois defense has certainly stepped up to the challenge here this evening.
Yeah, it's been all Beavers right up to the end of the first half. I mean, they dominated the game. There was no doubt about it. They were in position actually to take a 35-0 lead, put this on a running clock, but a couple of mistakes. Mifflin County did stop them. Well, let's give them credit. They did stop them and force a punt. Dubois fumbles the snap, gives them great field position. Defense comes up with a great stop, hands it right back to them on a fumbled handoff.
You might not see the Beavers get back in that pro set the remainder of this game. I was certainly shocked by that decision there, Keith, but we don't have to continue to talk about that. That's in the past. Yep. And so, yeah, what a half by the Beavers. All those miscues came in the last 3 minutes of that first half. But you mentioned it, Dubois defense stood tall and got themselves off the field. 28-7 is where we stand here as both teams have made their way back on the field, and we're gearing up for a big-time second half here. There's a district title chance on the line here tonight, Keith.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, and we'll see what both teams can come up with here. We talked about it off air. If the defense can continue their strong showing here, shut Mifflin County down here on their first drive, get the ball back and get it in the offense's hands and take some time off the clock, put another score on the board, that could pretty much put things out of reach, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we will find that out momentarily here. Got an update once again from John Wayne. Thanks again. We got an update on the Hollidaysburg-Alderdice game, the other side of this sub-regional playoff bracket. Hollidaysburg is winning 35-8. So Hollidaysburg looking like they are on their way to an 11th straight victory of this 2025 season. And Keith, we are going right into it here. We want to talk about other playoff scores around District 9 here tonight. We got Class 1A going on. We got Class 2A going tonight. Class 3A here tomorrow at Dubois. Class, of course, our game going on here tonight, and I believe we have.
All right, we're back.
No, that's it. That's all we got going on. So once we have time, we will discuss other scores in the area. But for now, we're focusing on our District 689 sub-regional semifinal, and we're underway here. Maddox Barnes sends a end-over-ender, fielded by Bowen near the sideline at the 15, and he brings it up across the 35, breaks the tackle, 35 still going, nearing midfield, and finally ripped out of bounds, and a great start for the Huskies. In primetime field position to start this second half. They're trailing 28-7. Let's see if they can get things going here and cut this lead in half.
And now we're back to what we were saying before about sloppy tackling. You know, I mean, they had him hemmed in right on the sideline there. Didn't think he was going to get much past the 35-yard line. He broke 2 tackles, and whoever saved there at the end, he could have went the distance.
First and 10. Ball is on the Husky 46-yard line, just getting underway here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Halloween night.
Baseball season will be coming up.
2025.
You and I follow
2 receivers each side here. 4 Hartung in the gun.
We're coming to the end of the line.
Man in motion is his brother. They give it underneath the Kaufman. Little surge off that right side, but not much. Give them 3. Crawford on the stop again.
And hey, you got to give them credit. They're going to sit here and try to get that running game going, you know, to set up their passing game,
I've always said
which anybody would want to do in 3 yards. not a bad start. See what the defense can come up with here.
Staying on schedule. It's been a well-balanced attack, as we mentioned. Their stats favored the passing game coming in.
Okay, who does have the ball here?
Kaufman, the main ball carrier coming in. He's had tough sledding against his front four for the Beavers tonight. I'd certainly give the Beavers the win thus far. Here we go. Working on a 2nd and 7, just shy of midfield. Here's the snap. Hard tongue, quick play fake, and he's back. Got time to throw. Gary Rachetti in pursuit. He fires sideline. Got his brother complete right at the marker, and they're going to give him a first down.
And, I don't think they can let him have that kind of time. I mean, he stood back there. The running back was looking for somebody to block, to protect him. He didn't have anybody to block. Nobody was there.
Well, and Hartung has had time. There's not been any immediate pressure from this front four. They haven't really dialed up a whole lot of blitzes. If they have, this front five in Mifflin County with Kaufman has job of getting home. Can't let Hartung roll around, make plays with his legs. Trips to the left here. It's Kaufman coming left. Short gain again. That's Brock Fike there with the stop along with Dalton Riesinger.
Maybe two.
So we mentioned Brock Fike, the freshman, starting at Mike linebacker, his first varsity start of his career, Keith.
And I'll tell you what, that was a stick. I mean, when he hit him, feet went up in the air. He wasn't going anywhere except down.
That Riesinger aided in that tackle as well. 2nd and 8 coming for the Huskies. We're at 10:30 and counting here. Just getting underway. Third quarter action. 2 receivers each side in squeeze set. Man in motion is Hartung. They play fake to him. Chase is back. He's looking, rolling right, trying to get to the sideline. Fires, incomplete. Sansom Deeb got a hand in there. We got a 3rd down and 8 coming up, and they're right in that fringe territory, Keith, right around midfield where they could decide to go for it on 4th down if it's doable. 3rd and 8.
I was just going to bring that up as well. I don't think they have a choice. I mean, what good's it going to do to punt from there? And you're still down 3 touchdowns. There's 10 minutes left, of course, in the third quarter here, but they're moving the ball. I mean, I guess it'll depend on what happens here on 3rd down. If they get it close, I would think they're going to go for it.
Yeah, lots of time here in this Class 5A, District 6A9 sub-regional semifinal. Beavers on top 28-7. Mifflin County starting things off here in the second half with the ball on the move, facing a 3rd and 8 here. At midfield, Hartung's back, looking left, fires down the sideline. Johnny Reed in coverage, and his pass is picked off by Jackson Hansley. At the 15-yard line, it'll work as good as a punt, but the Beavers defense gets a turnover, and Trey Wingard and the offense going back to work, still up 3 scores here, 28-7, Keith, time turnover.
Oh my gosh, yes, and I just wish, I think he got tangled up with his own guy there and he went down, because if he catches that ball, there is no one in front of him going the other way, and as fast as he is, he'd have been gone.
Jackson Hansley, first team all-district at safety selection year ago, same thing this year. Crazy to think that's his first interception of the season.
That is crazy, because he's everywhere out there.
But here we go, Trey Wingard back to work with his offense from their own 15, 2 receivers each side.
Back to his right. 2 receivers spread out to each side.
Here's a snap, and they give it to Duncan, and he cuts it back, finds a lane across the 20. Get up to about the 22, solid gain of 7 on 1st down, Keith, and the Beavers will take that all night, getting the ground game going here to start.
Yeah, it was great to see him back in there. I guess he just needed a little bit of a rest. Obviously, we didn't even know if he was going to play tonight, and now he's back in there. They're going to build on that. Hopefully take the ball right down the field.
2 receivers each side on this 2nd and 3. It's Duncan again, left side, following his blockers, keeping his legs moving near 1st down yardage.
I think he got it. I think he's
looking at the spot on the judge I got eyes on. Needed 3, got 4. 1st down, Beavers.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Keep that clock moving, keep the chains moving. And you know as well as I do, Dad.
We got a flag. Hold up, Keith. We got a flag. So face mask, defense. So that'll help out.
Yeah, that'll be a big help.
You were saying, sir.
No, I'm just saying, you know as well as I do, they could drop the hammer and pull the trigger anywhere, anytime here. You know, that you get them, you lull them into thinking you're going to run, and then all of a sudden Trey airs one out.
Takes the ball up to the 32.
Wingard standing back from center.
Fresh set of downs for the Beavers. 2 receivers each side for Wingard. He's back this time on first down through pressure. He steps up, lets it go. And he was going for a one-on-one shot at Hansley. Just late pressure got there. Number 10, Jaron Kenny. He's been a problem all night getting that late pressure.
I'm really surprised that Trey got that off. I thought he was sacked for sure on that. It's just he's so big and strong. I think he was in the process of going down. He found an open spot on the field, threw the ball to it. Didn't hurt anything.
Yep, no harm, no foul. 2nd and 10. For the Beavers offense, 2 receivers each side. Clock stop at 9:13, third quarter action. Beavers holding a 28-7 lead. Mifflin County received a second half kickoff through an interception. Here's Wingard back, 2nd and 10. Wingard looking, steps up, trying to get out of it and won't be able to. He goes down for the 3rd time here tonight.
More with the side.
And it's Aiden Daubert who got there. It'll bring up a 3rd down and about 17 for the Beavers.
And they sent everybody deep on the route that time, you know, and it takes time for that to develop, and he does not have the time. I mean, unless they want to roll him out.
He does have enough time to get the throw off, but if his first option isn't there, maybe even he has time for a second. But yeah, they can't hold this athletic pass rush. I'm telling you, some of these guys rushing the passer look like running backs, look like receiver bodies for the Huskies, even their interior guys. 2 receivers each side, 3rd and 17. They're going to London Duncan off the left side. He tries to bounce it out, runs right into Harrington, and we got flags flying in the area of holding.
From the area that could be supposed to be.
So that's what we're expecting here to back the Beavers up.
A lot of skills they have.
And I think it will be. So Huskies will, either way, Huskies are good here. They can decline. Beavers will punt it away, or they can back them up further.
I would say they'll decline this. No real.
Yeah, don't let Trey Wynn come back and chance to throw the ball down the field. And punt team coming back on. Last time we saw this punt team on, it didn't end well. But the Huskies are going to get the ball back with the score remained 28-7. And they're going to be looking at, depending this punt, pretty good field position. Bowen back, standing around the Huskies' 35-yard line. Wilmoth will be punting from inside his 20. 8:17 and counting here.
Get a good snap here. Last time it was a little short.
Freshman snapper, Brogan Orr. This one is perfect. Gets it away. And it's a short kick. It's going to bounce. Take a Dubois one. Bone will just let it bounce. And does take a pretty nice Dubois bounce. It rolls down to the 33-yard line. That's where the Huskies will have it. 1st and 10. And we will have that on the other side of this break. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beavers football is brought to you by Andy Man's Car Care. Stop and see Andy for state inspections, repair and service, and name brand tires too. Route 322 in Reynoldsville. Tri-County Performance, your local dealer of Western snowplows. Proud to support Dubois High School football and all youth athletics. And Hoffa Realty Associates, your real estate center for the Dubois area, serving Dubois, Treasure Lake, and surrounding areas. Let's go Beavers!
They're going to set it.
Hard tongue in the Huskies on their own 34-28-7's your score. Kaufman again left side, and he is just pushed back. Joey Ricchetti got there first. Dalton Riesinger comes in to help. Loss of 5 on that first down play, Keith. And Dubois Beavers football broadcast thanks in part to M. Chevrolet of Punxsutawney, Boom Electric Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning, William Fitty and Melissa Smith, Clary's Bakery, Dubois, Delulu Transport, Dubois, Dubois Burger King, People's Auto Body, Reynoldsville, Dubois Area Chamber of Commerce, Dubois Drug and Wellness, Tri-County Performance, Dubois, Andy Man's Car Care, Reynoldsville, Hoffa Realty, Dubois, Joe's Tux Shop, Dubois, 2nd and 15. Hard tongue, 2 receivers each side, play fake, quick throw out to the left, and it's caught, but Johnny Reed's all over it. Give him 5, it'll be 3rd down and 10. Upcoming, also Also, thanks to Infused IV Bar of Dubois and Fox's Pizza Den of Sykesville, sponsored of the live video feed on the Love My Bigfoot YouTube channel and our Facebook page, Dubois High School football here in Bigfoot country. Back to football, Keith.
Yeah, well, it's a 3rd and 10. The defense has stepped it up here, and I don't think field position right now is going to allow Mifflin County to go for it on 4th down in this situation. So they need to get a little bit of pressure on the quarterback here and don't lose track of those receivers downfield.
Leading receiver Lucas Hartung, been limited tonight. Hartung rolling right, looking, throws across his body, got his man short of the sticks. Hansley comes up and make the tackle. It's Weaver on the receiving end. Boy, that's a very favorable spot.
I'll say. But now, having said what I said, I might have to eat my words here because that's 4th and 1 now.
Yeah.
And they're out near midfield at the 43.
Very favorable spot, Keith. I thought he caught that more around the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and well, he was coming back to it, and the defender was right there. Are they going to take a timeout here to think about it, or?
You're down 3 scores.
Nope, offense back in the huddle. Hartung stays on. They're going to go for it here. So, biggest play of the ball game here to this point. 4th and 1. Ball's on the 43 of the Huskies. Pistol set. Tight end to the left. Here's the snap. It's Kaufman. Left side. Kaufman's met. He can't get there. Dubois wins the line of scrimmage, and they turn it over. Brock Fike in there. Joey Ricchetti. Dalton Riesinger leading the charge. Beavers take over.
I really don't understand the play call there. I would have, if I'm the offensive coordinator or the coach over there, I'm thinking he's the best he's got all day was 4 yards down the goal line. He hasn't got anything. Why would you not use him as a decoy? Maybe, fake it to him and have the quarterback keep it and run around the end. Anything.
Keith, now it's time to really take control of this game here in the second half. This Dubois offense, Winger, they've been buzzing all night long. It's been complimentary football for the Beavers. Title on the line here. Tricks to the right. Here's the snap. It's London Duncan right side trying to get to the edge. Breaks the tackle. There goes London Duncan. Following behind a Thatcher block. Correction, that's Jackson. Give them 17 on first down inside the 25 to the 22. Fresh set of downs for the Beavers.
He just bides his time. He waits. He picks up his blocks. And then once he turns the corner and turns on the Jets, he just ran out of bounds there. I mean, they didn't even really get him. I'm sure he doesn't want to risk an injury.
And he certainly is missing a step with that injury last week, but he's still toughing it out, getting it done. 2 receivers each side. It's Duncan again. He cuts it back right into a wave. That's Harrington leading the charge there.
Yeah, he got nothing there. There was no hole. But, hey, haven't tried too many of those quick hitters here yet tonight, and you got that big target out there, 6'6", Mr. Hansley.
Senior D tackle Corbin Yoder gives some credit on that stop as well. Give Duncan a yard. 2nd and 9 here for Winger. 2 receivers each side. We're under 5 minutes and counting. Third quarter action. Beavers holding a 3-score lead, 28-7. Looking for more here. Winger's back. He pumps. He's looking over the middle. Thatcher Hansley on the run. 2-string touchdown. Saving tackle. Let's see here. That's Rustler on the stop, and the Beavers banging on the doorstep once again, Keith, trying to take control of this one.
And what did I say right before that play? Is that big 6'6" Mr. Hansley? Bang. Hits him right there. I'm psychic on Halloween night.
Dubois. Well balanced here this evening. Keith Kreiner's fired up. We're ready for another score here. Trips to the left. Hansley loaned up to the right. Where they going? Right to Hansley, and he drops it again. Incomplete. Had the touchdown. 2nd and goal upcoming. Really like it, though. The one-on-one with Hansley. Not many can cover him one-on-one. That was Joel Beamer in coverage. He was right there, right on the hip. Still, Hansley got paws on that. Just couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, it was a little bit behind him again, but hey, again, as good as he is, we expect him to catch everything. There's no doubt about it. But hey, it's only 2nd down. 2nd and goal for the 5.
Jackson Hansley, 65 receptions, 1,473 yards coming into tonight. Has a touchdown, 2 receivers each side. Wingard, quick fake, he rolls right, big time pressure coming, throws it, Thatcher, corner end zone, reaches across, gets to a touchdown, Dubois. 4:08 on the third quarter game clock. Trey Wingard throws his 5th touchdown pass, and we got more history in the making here tonight. Trey just tied Gabe French's 41 touchdown passes in 2014, which is a record. He just tied it, 1 away from breaking that here tonight. Keith, plenty of time to do it. Trey Wingard just rewriting history in this 2025 season.
Amen, and that was all him on that play. I mean, let's
saw the rush right away.
Yep. Call the point here, and then we'll talk about it.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is no good.
Doink
it
that
doinks
right.
off the left. Little hook action from Maddox. He hasn't missed many of those this year. I think that honestly might be his first extra point miss as a freshman kicker for this varsity squad. But your new score, 4:08 to go, third quarter. Beavers 34, Huskies 7. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beaver football is brought to you by Dubois Burger King, home of the Whopper. Whether it's a double, triple, impossible, or bacon, one thing's for certain, it's just delicious. Dubois Burger King, Route 255, the Beeline Highway, Dubois, and M Chevrolet in Punxsutawney. With new vehicles arriving daily, stop in soon. Proud to support our youth athletes. M Chevrolet, Mahoning Street, Punxsutawney. Together, let's drive. Let's go Beavers!
Trey Wingard continues to make history on this 2025 season. 41 touchdown passes on this season, tying Gabe French's leading mark in 2014 of 41. Trey in great company there. Beavers 34, Huskies 7.
And are now sending it away.
Barnes sends another low squibber towards the sideline, picked up, cuts it back, still on his feet. Dalton Riesinger there for the stop. It's going to be brought down around the 37-yard line.
Very short return.
Let's see here. Not much of a return. That's Liam Schaefer on the return. So, first and 10 around. They'll have it on the 38 for this Huskies offense, and it's a little more tough for them now, trailing 34-7.
Yeah, and going back to that touchdown pass that Trey had, I'm not sure if it was a designed rollout or not, but he took off as soon as the snap got to him. There was like 5 jerseys bearing down on him, and he ran away from them all and hit Hansley right there at the goal line, and he did the rest.
Yeah, so Huskies probably going to have to do most of their damage through the air here the rest of this one. Some point here soon, time will become a factor. Here's a snap, but they will give it up the middle to Kaufman. Kaufman finally has a lane. There goes Kaufman across midfield, tripped up by Samson Deeb. By far his best run of the night. Give him 22.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were probably thinking exactly what you just said, Dev. They were thinking, hey, they're going to be throwing it the rest of the way here. And lo and behold, they hand it off, and he squirted through the line untouched.
They outran the coverage.
There was nobody
defensively by Dubois.
Good first down play there to set up the Huskies here inside Beaver territory at the 43. Tight trips to the left here. Farley at a wing set. Lucas Hartung. Slot left. They give it to Kaufman. Coming left. He cuts it back into a would-be tackler. That's Noah Crawford with the stop, along with Dalton Riesinger, of course. Give them 4. 2nd and 6 upcoming.
We're always up here. We're not trying to second-guess coaches or anything, you know, but you got the clock running. There's 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Tight trips to the left once again. 11 personnel on the field for Hartung in the gun. Here's a snap. Long play fake. He's back facing pressure going sideline, and he throws it over the head. We got a late flag again, and I think we're going to have a hold on Sammy Deeb. It came late, though, Keith.
It's going to be a matter of
Yeah, but I think they're going to say the receiver might have had more distance past him to have a chance at that ball if he hadn't been held.
Yeah, well, maybe if Deeb got beat that bad, maybe it was a smart penalty.
Oh, it would be an extremely smart penalty. There's no doubt about it.
But I believe
they called interference.
Yeah, pass interference.
Wow.
I think that would be more of the realm of holding, Keith, the way that the way that played out.
They have done a good job.
Yeah,
It wasn't a contested pass,
no.
so not sure about the call. Nonetheless, it was a penalty against the Beavers for sure.
Yep. But they can't relax here. You can't just say, hey, I mean, even though we're questioning some of the play calls by Mifflin County here, they're moving the ball right down the field.
Yep, so quickly after a 22-yard rush to start this drive, 15 yards from the pass interference. 2 receivers each side, stack set. Hartung's back. He's got time to throw. He's looking, steps up, throws over the middle. Got his brother Lucas on the run. Cuts back inside the 5 to the 4. Kind of a broken play, improvising there for Hartung, but he finds his brother, and they got 1st and goal set up for the Huskies here.
He's just standing back there looking.
He's got a lot of time to throw the football.
All the time in the world.
Dubois just rushing forward, though. They haven't dialed up a whole lot of pressure tonight.
Understood. I think they're looking at, like we said, they have a 4-score lead.
Yeah, we can't be too hard on this defense here.
No.
Tight trips to the left here. Hartung in the gun. They give it to Kaufman coming right. Cuts it back. Kaufman turning his legs near the end zone. They're going to mark him just short. He's inside the 1 key. 2nd and goal coming up.
Yep. I mean, like you said, Deb, there's not a real sense of urgency here by Mifflin County, but...
Yeah, but their biggest goal was get another score up.
Yep.
We haven't reached the 4th quarter yet. We're getting there. Minute 15 counting. 3rd quarter action. But the Huskies banging on the doorstep to remain, keeping themselves in this ball game. Huge play here. 2nd and goal inside the 1. It's Kaufman again, right up the gut. He stopped initially. He didn't get there. He did not get there, Keith.
Nope, they
good
stopped
stop
him.
defensively. Adam Jeruzak in there. Joey Rachetti, Brock Fike. 3rd down upcoming. That's going to wind the clock. Big 2nd down win there for the Beavers.
Yeah, but they're that much closer. I think they're about a half yard away now. I can't really see.
I think he might have lost a little bit there, Keith.
I can't tell. They're so far away.
Ball
down
looks
there.
like it's on the 1. Maybe he was never inside the 1 yard line, but the ball is dead on the 1 yard line here.
Got to figure they're calling his number again here.
For the first time tonight, Hartung under center.
There is a guy.
2nd man through, Kaufman left side, and he'll find it. Touchdown, Huskies. Kaufman 2nd of the night.
Yeah, they ran it wide instead of trying to go up through the middle again. They got stuffed twice, and they figured, hey, we're going to take it wide.
Beavers sold out, double A gaps with their backers. Well blocked, well executed by the Huskies, keeping themselves alive here. 59.4 remaining 3rd quarter action. And we talked about it, Keith. That was a huge score by the Beavers.
Oh, my, yes. Yes. And now they just got to respond again. Even if they don't score, if they take some time off the clock and drive the ball and pin Mifflin County deep.
Yep, all the game pressure still on the Huskies.
Oh, my, yes.
There we go. He's running on now.
Late substitutions on again. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Kick is good. Your new score with 59.4 seconds remaining. 3rd quarter action. Beavers 34, Huskies 14 in this District 689 Sub-Regional Semi-Final matchup. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Dubois Beavers football is brought to you by William Fitty and Melissa Smith. Longtime supporters of our local communities are proud to sponsor Dubois Beaver football. And Fox's Pizza Den. Grab a party pack from Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville before you head out to the game. Let's go Beavers.
We're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. I am digging the cue up music coming back to us. Big shout out to our man Brian back in the station. On the turntables, doing his job. 34-14 is your score here. Playoff action at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Beaver's going to get the ball back here. Got to be aware for anything funky on this
just going to say that.
As Weaver set the kick. Sallows, Hansley back deep, and it will be Hansley with a shot from the 10. He's going to bring it up right through the gut. Hansley breaks a tackle. Here goes Hansley, trying to get to the edge and will not, but it's a solid return as he gets it up to the 39. Trey Smith with a big tackle there. So decent field position here with a 3-touchdown lead here for the Beavers.
Yeah, they don't want to play too conservative here, but yeah, you want to run the clock. You want to get some first downs, move the ball up the field. Obviously you want to try and score if you can, but you don't want to give the ball back to Mifflin County right away. Like quickly, we did it before halftime, how we handed it to them twice. Don't want to do that again.
Let's get this into the 4th quarter. Nice sustained drive here. 2 2 receivers each side. Keep the run game going. Take what's there. Keep running what's been working.
Just put it out of reach.
Ground game crucial, moving forward here, and it will be Duncan on first down off left side, and not much doing. Runs right into Smith, who makes the stop. Give him a yard there, Keith. They'll have to run one more play here before this third quarter by a point.
Yeah, by a second, huh?
Yeah.
The difference in the clocks. Yep, they're going to have to run another play.
Give London 2 there, so 2nd and 8.
They're acting like they don't have to run a play. They're still in the huddle.
Second difference
They're taking their time here.
Yeah, still got 15, and here they're up to the line here. They will certainly have to snap the ball, unless it's like the NFL where they give you an extra 2 seconds after the clock strikes 0. So we'll see here. 2 receivers each side for Wingard. There will be a snap. There will be a play fake. Wingard under duress. Throws. Sideline looking for Jackson Hansley. Makes an adjustment and can't make the catch. Jackson Hansley can't haul it in. That's how our third quarter will end, with a big 3rd down and 8. We got a hold. Got a hold in the backfield, so we will have to run one more play in this third quarter, Keith.
So that
Beavers, hey, self-inflicted wounds
Here
starting
we
to
go
make their way
again.
back, Keith.
yeah, can't be doing that.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
So that would have wiped out even if he had held on. I'm sure they're going to accept this. Oh, that's a big surprise there.
So it'll be 3rd and 8 after the declined penalty, and I am shocked, just as you keep.
Aye.
Let's see if that'll come back to haunt Mifflin County on the other side of this break. Fourth quarter action upon us here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. You're listening to DuBois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you happy in your current job, or maybe thinking it's time to make a change? Then why not work for a company that actually cares about you? DeLulo Transport has immediate openings for multiple positions, including CDL drivers and owner-operators, non-CDL package delivery drivers for our FedEx division, and diesel mechanics. We offer competitive wages and benefits, including company-paid health care with dental and vision, 401k with a company match, paid vacation and holidays, and quarterly safety and performance bonuses. DeLulo Transport is big enough to deliver, but small enough to care. Give us a call, 814-503-4131. Stop by the office at 349 Dubois Street, or find us at delulotransport.com.
Fourth quarter action upon us on this Halloween night, and it's going the Beavers' way. They hold a 34-14 lead. The Huskies are certainly staying stingy in this one, not going anywhere. Just put up a score, keep them in it, and facing a huge 3rd and 8 here is Trey Wingard in this Beavers offense.
Yeah, they convert this, and they're going to keep that clock going, keep the drive going.
So this is a huge play for the Beavers to control this fourth quarter. Here's a snap. Here comes pressure. Wingard steps up, almost gets out of it, but can't. It's going to bring up a 4th down and probably a punting situation for the Beavers. And they will send it away. Huge stop for the Huskies defense.
That almost looked like that was a designed quarterback draw.
I don't think it was. They had guys out in route. Receivers or O-line was in a 90 set. They had 3 guys in route.
4th down and 6.
Wingard almost did escape that. Got 3. It's 4th and 5.
Going back deep to
Right now, the Beavers just need to get a punt away here.
Back deep now with Landon going.
Play some field position and let their defense go back to work here. Wilmoth letting most of the play clock run. This is a good snap. Handled. It's a high but short kick. Hopefully it takes a Dubois bounce, and
he
doesn't really, or didn't help things out. We got a late flag. So this could be a huge flag here. It's on the Beavers, Keith. More self-inflicted wounds. That's what we're talking. We'll check that penalty on the other side of this break. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
A note from Fiddy and Melissa Smith. For many years, Dubois has been more than our home. It's been our community, our family, and our inspiration. We've lived here, worked here, raised our family here, and been blessed every step of the way. From friends who wave across the street to teachers who inspire our children, local businesses that keep us thriving, and first responders who keep us safe. You've made Dubois a wonderful place to call home. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, Dubois, and let's go Dubois Beavers.
Still awaiting this penalty, and it's going to be a big big one here.
To make us really mad, and then our kids come to life. And this.
So right now it's 1st and 10 on the 30.
They're huddled down around the 10-yard line.
Personal foul, he said.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't hear what did you hear what he said?
He said personal foul. I saw his hand go down and say personal foul, and then he waved at them. But
yeah, so
they're taking him way back.
Yeah, that's big for the Beavers not being on them.
Wow.
For the most part, they've been fairly disciplined tonight, but of lately, the self-inflicted wounds are starting to make their way back to them. They need to be focused, sharp, and crisp here to finish out this game here. They have it, just need to finish their work. They still remain with the lead of 34-14. A lot of time on the fourth quarter clock, 11:08.
Long way for them to go, 85 yards for a touchdown here.
Pistol set, 2 tight ends in the game. They're going to run behind him with Hoffman trying to get the edge. He cuts it back, gets what he can off that right side, if any, maybe a yard for him. Thatcher Hansley over there on the stop.
Just seems like they don't have a lot of confidence in their passing game here, you know. Down 3 scores.
They have gotten behind our secondary. There's been plays of broken coverage. One play was executed, one play was not. Could have been a walk-open touchdown throw. And we're really looking at this game in a different light here.
Yeah, no doubt.
34-14 is your score. Clock winding, 10:30 and counting in our sub-regional playoff game here. And the Huskies showing no sense of urgency, taking their time. 2 receivers each side. Bowen motions out from the backfield. Hartung's back, looking deep. Now he rolls to the sideline. He's going to take off with his legs. Flags fly. Probably going to be a hold against the Huskies.
You would think so. In that situation where the leg went down and they were chasing the quarterback, I would say almost assuredly that'd be a hold.
A lot of time to wander around.
So player from the Huskies arguing with the official down there, so that's another sign.
Was a gain of 3, so just a short gain.
Not enough time for him back in the pocket for these long patterns to develop. Officials continue.
So White Hat, they're still discussing.
Middle of the field was nobody was near him.
Offensive face mask.
You don't hear that one very often.
That's a 5er. We'll replay second down.
We actually heard an official with the assistant making a call.
So once again, the Huskies working from behind the sticks. 10-13 on the game clock. Time is going to be becoming a factor here. But the Huskies, for the time being, have done what they needed to do. They've got Dubois off the field. They put up a score to cut the lead. Now they need a long drive here. They got about 88 yards to go. Facing a 2nd down 14, 2 receivers each side. Reverse action coming with Hartung. Lucas trying to cut it up. Breaks 1 tackle. More flags fly. Reesinger wrestling him all the way back in the end zone. That is a grown man tackle by our leading tackler, Dalton Reesinger. Will check the penalty again.
Again, you got to figure that's on the offense.
Yep, tried another tomfoolery play there with the reverse.
Reverse action didn't go anywhere. Lucas Hartung was working around the left end and was hit.
So we'll see a couple big-time flags here. Late in this game, the officials certainly getting involved here now.
I mean, I couldn't. I'm flabbergasted.
Legal block in the back, and that penalty will be declined, and that's a huge loss. And I'll tell you what, man, everything the Huskies have tried tonight, the Beavers have had an answer for. They've shut it down. Hats off to the secondary.
We're looking at 3rd and about 20 now.
Yeah.
Inside their own 5, I think, aren't they?
They're right on the 5. They need the 25 for a first down. I believe the Huskies are going to take a timeout. Their first of the half. We'll take one with them. 3rd and 20 on the other side of this break. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, my name is Lincoln, and the man is my dad. Come in and see him for some new tires. They will look good on your car and keep you safe, too. He has lots of good brands to choose from, state inspections, and all kinds of service repair, and even undercoated. Don't wait until your car's inspections run out. Stop in and see my dad. He's the only Andy van on Route 322. Come on in and tell him Lincoln sent you.
3rd and 20 for Hartung and the Huskies offense. 10:03 on the game clock.
And they're on their own 5.
Yeah.
So
They need a 25 for a first down. They got a long field to go. So Beavers just need to be disciplined here. No stupid penalties of that nature. Let's rush 4 here. Let's drop what we can. Let's cover up all zones here. Let's get off the field. Get this offense back on the football field.
Yeah, because they should get great field position out of this if they hold them and force them to punt.
Yeah, not 4-down territory here, even in this situation.
Third and
Trips to the right here for Hartung. Another big third down, and he's back. Quick throw out to the right. It's his brother on the check. He hurdles over a man. Still going, breaking tackles, and he got a first down. Needed 25, got 26. And a poor job of tackling, and that's the first time we can say that tonight.
First guy, that was all he needed to do.
Trips to the left here for Hartung.
3 wipes to the left.
He's back. He's looking. Still
All
looking.
the time in the world.
All day to throw. Now he steps up.
Throws it away.
Has to throw it away. Hansley getting there late pressure.
Starts up the middle to second flushed out of there. And
Just rushing 4 still by this Beavers front, but give credit to the Huskies front 5. They're doing a good job blocking our pass rush. Dubois just 1 sack on the evening. 2nd and 10 here for the Huskies. 9:28 remaining in our ball game. 34-14 is your score.
Yeah, I think Dubois is in pretty much prevent at this point. Not really. I mean, they're trying to rush the quarterback, but they're trying to keep him in there, too. They don't want to let him beat him with his legs.
Hartung back again. Looking, rolling right. Now he has a man open. It's Farley. More flags down in the backfield, but for momentarily, it's a huge gain into Beaver territory for the Huskies. But let's check this flag. The laundry is certainly out and about now in this fourth quarter.
But again, here we go. As soon as the play gets, quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket and he's looking, they lose track of that receiver.
Might want to go back to base defense, Keith. They were doing a much better job covering up in the base. They're extending their outside linebackers out over the slots. They're just really showing a 4-1 box.
Just keeps opening up.
2 high safeties, but yeah, the voids are there and they're hitting them.
He's at his best.
But that play will get negated. 3rd holding penalty on this drive for the Huskies.
Yeah, up until this point in the game, when he's been breaking out of the backfield and finding more room on the sides, there wasn't any holding penalties. They were doing a great job blocking for him. But now when they really need it, they're making some mistakes.
Huskies backed up again, double stick, 2nd and 20. 2 receivers each side.
Yeah. 2 receivers each side of the line.
That is what's lost based on holding penalty. Hartung takes the
Another play fake. All day to throw again. Fires over the middle. There's Farley. His pass is complete.
Farley, I think.
Got about 15. It'll be 3rd down and 5 upcoming. Thatcher Hansley on the stop. Yeah, Keith, there's just holes everywhere. Yep. What's the look Dubois is getting? Might be a wise decision to go back to base. Cover up the middle of that field. Hartung is capable. Like I said, not crazy numbers, not Trey Winger stats coming in, but they move the football down the field through the air. He's got more than capable receivers on this offensive unit, and they're exploiting it right now. We got another stoppage of play. Someone's going to have to come off. And it's Webster defensively.
Easy to lose track of the down.
Tyler Hansley coming on.
Yeah, you're right, Dev. I mean, he stood back there that time and waited for his receiver to run his pattern. He came open and hit him.
So still, same look defensively for the Beavers. Trips to the right here. Another big 3rd down and 5. From the 34, here's a snap. They give it underneath. It's Kaufman. 1st down and more. Still going across the 45, just shy of midfield at the 48. 8, and the Huskies are on the move here, keeping themselves alive. Beaver still out in front, 34-14. Time is becoming a factor, 8.5 and counting. Huskies now showing that sense of urgency. Chains are set, trips to the right. Rolling right is Hartung. All day to throw, fires, wide open is his man. First down across the 40 to the 5. That'll stop the clock as he got out of bounds, 8:12 to go.
Sorry, guys, it's not
another Huskies first down.
Number right off, but a nice crossing.
I mean, there was nobody near him once he made that cut and broke to the outside. Nobody home.
Kyson Russler, his first grab of the night.
The game boys 35.
Trips to the left here for Hartung. Best this Huskies offense has looked all night. Here's a snap. It's Kaufman again underneath. Nothing doing. This time up the middle. Just give him a yard. Walker Thomas got there first. And now Walker Thomas has to come off the football field.
On the line, guys. On the line.
7:38 to go.
Keegan Gregory checks in. Outside linebacker.
We've got 3 wide.
Cash Wolfgang checks in at defensive tackle. Trips to the left once again. 2nd and 9. 7.5 and counting. In this sub-regional semifinal, Hartung play fake. He's back. Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. And a flag is thrown, and it's going to be pass interference on Sammy Deeb again. Intended for Weaver, and the drive continues for the Huskies.
Shooting themselves in the foot again. We've talked about this. He had him covered, too. I mean, he was covered.
Yeah, I don't really think you could let him play there a little bit. I mean, there was some contact. Didn't really take him off his path to make a play on that football at all.
That should put us about.
But, we talked about it, Keith, this second half. Beavers, until those last 3 minutes in that first half, basically almost played a perfect football game. And what has ailed them the last 2 weeks and their disappointing losses, self-inflicted wounds, and they're coming to the forefront here as we're trying to close this one out. Supporting a 20-point lead here, 34-14, but the Huskies on the move here.
Same formation.
Trips to the left again for Hartung. Here's the snap. He's back. He's looking. Fires. Wide open over the middle. Beamer. First down right at the sticks. It'll be 1st and goal upcoming for the Huskies. I'm telling you, Keith, whatever we were doing earlier, I think we need to go back to.
I don't disagree with you. I don't know why you changed what was working, because this is not. I mean, they're finding open areas out there. And he's had all night to throw. Before, when he had all night to throw, he had nobody to throw to.
Walker Thomas back on the football field for the Beavers. Trips to the right now for Hartung. Kaufman to his right. Here's the snap. He's putting it up again. Looking. Rolling left. Still time to throw. Still looking, and he'll just throw it away out of bounds. Incomplete. Clock stopped at 6:38 remaining in our contest. Joey Rachetti with late pressure there. Adam Darujak coming back on for Wolfgang.
I mean, you got to give this quarterback all the credit in the world. He finds the open area, he eludes the rush, waits, and then when he can't find anybody, he finally just throws it away.
2nd down and goal.
He doesn't take losses. He hasn't been sacked.
He's been smart with the football all evening.
Hindsight's 20.
Does have an interception, but that has worked just as well as a punt. Really didn't hurt Mifflin County all that much. They got the ball back following. Trips to the right here. 2nd and goal from the 9. Delayed handoff again to Kaufman. Coming left, trying to get to the edge. He's upended at the 5. Johnny Reed with the stop. But the Huskies inching closer. Get down to the 5-yard line. Big 3rd and goal coming up 6.5 and counting. Keep the clock a big-time factor now. Huskies still trailing 3 scores.
Yeah, that's what the Beavers want. Even if they do happen to give up a score here, which we're hoping they don't, the clock is definitely working against them.
Down to 6 minutes and counting. 2 receivers each side, stacked set. Man in motion is Lucas Hartung. Here rolling right. They're looking for him. Stops, pops, incomplete. And he had his brother open in the void of that Dubois defense. Incomplete. And the biggest play of the game upcoming here, Keith, 4th and goal. 5:57 on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know if he was sure what his brother was going to do there, and I don't know if that was the actual pattern or if he broke off of it because he saw the open area. But but by then it was too late. He'd already thrown. I thought that ball was going to get intercepted.
I think they had double doubles. I think they just tried to create a rub, double slants out of the stack formation, tried to get him out in the flat with the speed coming in motion. Walker Thomas having a great night, was all over it. So here we go.
This is the play of the game for sure right here.
Play clock down to 5. Huskies got to hurry. They're not set yet. Hartung trips to the right. He gets it off. He's back. He's looking. Hensley under pressure. Throws end zone. It is incomplete. He's short. No, it's caught, but there's a late flag in the end zone. And I think this is going to keep the Husky drive alive. The refs are going to give it to him.
I'm going to give him another pass.
Refs are going to grant a fresh set of downs here to the Huskies.
Well, that was 4th and goal. So.
4th and goal. It's a turnover momentarily at the 1-yard line.
Pretty sure. He's kind of coming back with the back end of the receiver.
Got pass interference against Dubois. Very, very questionable call in that situation.
So
yeah, he was coming back to the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. Hartung really, he had nobody contested to make that catch.
Yes, that.
He cleanly made the catch going down to the ground.
The official was on the backside of the.
Half the distance to the goal. Ball is on the 2.5-yard line. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. No, it'll remain 4th.
Yeah, they're still showing 4th down.
No automatic first.
Yeah.
No automatic first in high school. But I thought the pass interference would give them an automatic first.
So 5:49 left in the game, up 20.
So this
4th and goal.
So,
they got bunch trips to the left. Here we go. We're going to redo 4th down after the pass interference. Here we go. Here's the snap. Pressure coming. Thomas can't get there. Wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Dubois dialed up a good pressure. Just couldn't finish. A missed tackle in the backfield.
Huskies make it a 2-score game.
And Hartung turns it into a touchdown. And the Huskies much alive here in this ball game.
You know, we sat there and said how there was hardly any penalties in this game, and all.
Oh, there's been plenty now, Keith. That's all it's been.
It's a hanky fest now in the second half, and some real crucial ones against the Beavers.
3 holding penalties to start this drive for the Huskies. They overcame it, and the Beavers helped them out to get down. Good snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. And we'll see how important that missed extra point is moving forward. Huskies all game. Your new score, Beavers 35, Huskies 21. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Hi, I'm Bill Hushak from Dubois Drug and Wellness. Dubois Drug and Wellness is conveniently located at 209 Beaver Drive in Dubois. We offer delivery services, medications compliant packaging, immunizations, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff ready to help you. We have been serving our community for over 18 years and will continue to be here for you. Stop in or call us at 814-371-5827 to learn more. Dubois Drug and Wellness, your community, your health, your pharmacy.
Well, they were there, but no one was making contact.
But again, how can it be?
And we're back here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Huskies put another score up on the board. 34-21 is your score. Hartung found Kyson Russler for the score.
Dubois expecting an onside kick here. They got all the hands-on team up.
Absolutely. 5:43 remaining. Huskies trail by 13.
Remember, it's a live ball once it gets out there, you know, so if they do kick it a good 10, 15 yards, Hansley's got to get on it.
And they will try an onside kick, and I believe it's still loose.
They got it.
Recovered by the Huskies. It is recovered by the Huskies.
The Huskies, the official.
There we go. They're still waiting. Hansley.
Did it go 10 yards?
Well, they're still talking about it. It must have hit a Mifflin County player before it got 10, but it took a great bounce.
No, it looks like here's the call.
And they said he touched it before it went 10 yards.
Yep, and Dubois will take it at the spot. What a great kick, though. That was a perfect onside kick.
They gave him the ball 9 yards from where he kicked it, so one of the players touched it a yard
right
too
before
soon.
10. Wow, I'll tell you what.
Dubois was very fortunate there.
Very fortunate. That ball was loose, and Mifflin County was right there to cover it up.
Yep.
Beavers really need to focus up here. They cannot afford any mistakes. They've made too many here. Plenty of time in this one with the Huskies trailing by 2. 5:43 to go. Trips to the right here for Wingard.
Wingard from the gun.
And we got a guy jumping off sides, and there it is. 5 yards for the Beavers. 1st and 5 upcoming. That'll take the ball to the 44-yard line of the Huskies.
I think we're going to see a healthy dose of Mr. Duncan, wouldn't you say?
I'd just like to see a healthy dose of
anything.
Let's protect the football and keep the chains moving here. Trips to the right.
1st and 5.
Ray Wingard from the gun.
Okay,
so Duncan to his right.
3 right to the right.
And it is Duncan right up the middle, cuts back. Huge hole. There goes Duncan. Trying to take it at 20. 10. Touchdown, boys. London Duncan, one play. And that just might be what's able to take the Beavers into the next round, Keith.
I'm just going to say it's Halloween, and that was psychic number 2 called.
That might be 3 things for you, Keith, being called tonight. London Duncan, 44 yards out.
Is gonna
a hobbled London.
Yeah, he didn't look like he was hobbling there, though. He was hauling the mail there.
Racing past the Mifflin County defense, a much-needed score for the Beavers.
Here is Maddox Barnes.
Barnes is on, kick is up, and it is good. Your new score with 5:34 remaining. Beavers 41, Huskies 21 in this sub-regional semifinal playoff game. You're listening to Dubois High School football in Bigfoot Country.
Let Trisha and your team at Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville whip you up a party pack for your tailgate party or grab one before you head out to the game. They serve you the perfect pizza from their den to yours. Call Fox's Pizza Den in Sykesville at 814-894-7777 for the perfect pizza. Fox's Pizza Den on Main Street in Sykesville, open Monday through Saturday 11 till 9 and Sunday 2 to 7. Check out their Facebook page, Fox's Pizza Den-Sykesville, for all their daily specials and more.
A much-needed London Duncan 44-yard scamper into the end zone to take our score to 41-21 here, getting the Beavers more comfortable to wrap things up here, looking to extend their 2025 season. know the Huskies are going for this. They got to. 5 minutes and counting in our ball game. 41-21, Beavers lead.
5 minutes to play.
Yep. Another play that could end it right here. I mean,
yep, this is the ball game, Keith. No doubt about it.
4th and 3.
Working with trips to the left. Hartung is back, looking left, facing pressure, throws quick, got his man Beaver. Comes back midfield, still going. Samson Deeb's there to make the stop in Beaver territory at the 46. So this Husky drive will stay alive here, 4:30 and counting. The chains are set up here.
Success.
So still some work to do here for the Huskies, trailing the Beavers by 20.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to take a shot upfield or something. I mean, they're down to 4 minutes, down 20 points.
Beavers front four getting some pressure here late in this fourth quarter. Here they come again. Here comes Crawford. He gets the ball off, and it is caught. Samson Deeb all over Weaver, who makes a tough contested catch. Give him 6. 2nd down and 4 upcoming. Under 4 minutes, Keith.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, you give the Huskies all the credit in the world. They really fought hard here in the second half after being down by 3 scores in the first half. They kept the game interesting. They kept it close. 1 yard away from recovering an onside kick that would have made things very different. But I think the time is definitely against them here.
Yeah, if you look from that 28-0 start, the Huskies are winning this football game 21-13.
Yep.
So a big start for the Beavers. They're going to dump it off in the fin, but he loses his footing. Dalton Riesinger had a beat on him. Loss of 6, 3rd down and 10 coming up here.
And I don't know if you can truly say that they won the second half here. I think Dubois is playing defense a lot differently here with the lead than they did in the first half. But on the scoreboard, they've won the second half. But
by all means, a great defensive effort by the Beavers here tonight. Trips to the right on a big 3rd and 10. Hartung's back. Crawford and pressure, lets it go, and it's batted away. Samson Deeb intended for Lucas Hartung in 4th and 10 coming up. And so once again, here's the ball game, Keith.
Yep, and you got to give everybody on that play credit. Hartline did a great job. Or what is that his name? Not Hartline.
Hartung.
He made a great play to get out of the pocket. He rolled, made a great pass, but Deeb stepped up and knocked it away just as his brother was getting ready to catch it.
Yeah, Deeb and Hartung going at it tonight all night long.
It's just good football.
It's been a good matchup between both.
But again, here we are, 4th and 10. This is the ball game for sure.
41-21, Beavers lead. Can they put their stamp on this one? Hartung's back. 2 receivers each side. He's looking over the middle. Going for it all with a step, and he's got his man inside the 5. Got behind Sammy Deeb. Easton Zook, his first grab of the game. It's a big one. 1st and goal for the Huskies. Ball game stays alive, Keith. Once again,
4th and 10.
A breakdown in the Dubois secondary.
Yep.
1st and goal from the 3.
It was a great pass, though. Give him credit. He let him out there perfectly, let him run under it and get it.
Huskies not going away. Trips to the right here. Kaufman. Sidecar left. They'll give it to him here. And he is stonewalled, but spins out of a tackle. But can escape Wolfgang.
Eventually dropped 4.
I believe he spun off a Walker Thomas tackle, had him dead to rights.
Yeah, they stuffed him at the line of scrimmage, but he just spun off of it.
Yeah, kept his feet going. Yep. Cash Wolfgang picked it up.
I don't know why the clock stopped today.
I think someone's helmet came off, maybe, or someone, I don't know. But they're sending Kaufman off here. So Kaufman, he's the only one who has a carry from the backfield here this evening, is off the football field. Let's see here. Zaire Hill comes into the game, sophomore running back. First action of the night. Trips to the right here. 2nd and goal from the 4. We're in 2 minutes and counting in this ball game. Here comes pressure. Hartung is going to go down. Noah Crawford got there. A big loss. 3rd down and goal upcoming.
They finally got to him.
But I mean, that
got the jersey, ripped them down. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line.
And the clock continues to run down to 1.5 minutes left.
Biggest factor in this one.
Hartung's face mask.
He's trying to put a score in the
Beavers looking to continue their 2025 season here. A couple plays away from solidifying that. Minute and 20 in counting. Tight trips to the left side of the formation for Hartung working in the gun. Here's your snap. Bowen swings it out to him. He's got it in the flat. Gets to the 10. Brought down by, let's see here, that's Webster and Thomas on the stop. So 4th and goal from the 10. Huskies are just going to let it keep running here.
Under a minute.
Under a minute.
Under 55 seconds.
So, once again, here's your ball game.
Now it's just a little salve on the
41-21 Dubois.
2 receivers each side, stacked set to the Beavers. Put a stamp on this one. Get another stop. Hartung's back, facing pressure again. Heaves one, end zone is picked off by Hansley. Taking it the other way. Here goes Hansley. Cavalry out front. He's going to try to score. Hansley cuts it back, still going. There goes the senior Hansley, using his speed. One man to beat, and he takes it. 102-yard pick 6, and that's how we'll finish this one, Keith. Hansley had no thought of going down. 2 interceptions on the season, both coming tonight. Hansley puts the stamp on it, Keith.
Yeah, and he had the opportunity to do that in the first half, too, and he tripped over one of his own players and went down. Otherwise, he could have done the same thing. The quarterback came over, slowed him up for a moment. He had one guy to beat. He stepped around him, broke a tackle, and the kid dove out and tried to knock his feet out from under him. Couldn't do it. 102 yards. He turned on the Jets. He smelled blood and water, and he went for it.
That young man truly has that second gear speed that you see. Maddox Barnes, kick is up. Kick is good. Hansley, one more thing to say here in this semi-final playoff game here at A.J. Mansell Stadium. We'll come back a couple more times in this one. Your score, Beavers 48, Huskies 21. You're listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, my name is Lincoln, and the Indian Man is my dad. Come in and see him for some new tires. They will look good on your car and keep you safe, too. He has lots of good brands to choose from, state inspections, and all kinds of service repair and even undercoating. Don't wait until your car's inspections run out. Stop in and see my dad. He's the only Andy man on Route 322. Come on in and tell him Lincoln sent you.
Spooky music rolls on, and the Beavers roll on here at E.J. Mansell Stadium. The student section joining the band in the stands, getting after it. A little Macarena action. Everybody having a good time here tonight at E.J. Mansell Stadium. Beavers 48, Huskies 21. Looking like the Beavers are going to have that rematch from a year ago, from a week ago, with Hollidaysburg for the district 6-8-9 title. Another low squibber taken by the up back. He brings it right. He's upended.
He got sandwiched big that time.
Yes, sir, he did. Daubert on their return. Short gain, and the Huskies will go back to work here with just 19.7 remaining, Keith. And the Dubois Beavers football season's going to roll on. We're going to have another shot next week, assuming Hollidaysburg took care of business. And we will go. We will be right back at Tiger Stadium. I know one thing. I'll be after the chicken tender basket again, Keith.
Can't beat that. You better come hungry if you expect to eat it all, too.
What a game here by the Beavers. The offense was stellar, as we know, but this one, he goes out to the defense, man. Just all over the field. Secondary with just a great effort. Everybody did their job here tonight. Backup quarterback Noah Wolfkuhl in the game.
Okay.
Trips to the right here. He's working low snap, balls loose, picks it up, runs right into Colton Stubbs, who will make the stop in the backfield.
And that'll probably do it. I don't think they're going to get another playoff.
We're under 10, and that will do it here. And this will wrap up our season at E.J. Mansell Stadium, but the Beavers will roll on. They will go to Hollidaysburg next week, and they'll be back in the district Class 5A 6-8-9 sub-regional title game. We'll come right back for a post-game wrap-up, and you've been listening to Dubois High School Football in Bigfoot Country.
Hi, everyone. It's Mike at DT Auto Glass in Dubois.